Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another watch along from Rassle Rock. What's going on, people? What's going on, everybody? This is awesome. I'm having an excellent time. Even though it hasn't started yet, I'm super excited. Hey, guess what, guys? Right off the bat, Mark Kalbacher's here. What's going on, sir? How you doing?
Make me sound all special and stuff.
I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm excited for everybody. Everybody's coming on. I thought I was going to do this whole thing by myself again, like I did last week. But now it's like, oh, Corey's coming on. Oh, Sozio's coming on. Oh, Eddie Valentine's coming on. So I'm super happy.
I still think we're gonna have to move to Twitch because when you do the solo ones, you can have the people comment along the side and you can react to the comments scrolling along the side.
Right. Yeah, I did try Twitch. I don't have it up right now. I'm trying to figure out how to do all that. I've never twitched before, Mark. I'm not entirely sure how to do it.
Is the music too loud? Am I gonna turn it down before they copyright us?
No, you can barely hear it. I think it's fine. Yeah, it should be all good. Let me see now.
A little Tame Impala bumping while I'm taking to-go orders.
That's fine. You can always pop in and out, and there's nothing wrong with that. It does look like we're on Twitch. We're officially on Twitch, Mark.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
I've got to make my own.
Sweet deal. So now we got Facebook, we got Twitch, and we got YouTube. So we're all over the place here.
Yeah, man. We just post that we're doing they have a room Twitch Wrestling, and you can just go. Oh, nobody's here. You can go in the Twitch Wrestling room, and then you can just post that you're a watch along. And
all right.
Maybe we can start adding people to that.
Nice. That'll be step 2. That'll be for next time because I don't know how to do that. So it's a little hard to do while while we're doing this live. But yeah, man, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what could transpire with Twitch. Should be interesting.
I'm actually excited for. I think the SmackDown. I think I'm gonna go with the SmackDown Elimination Chamber. I think it's gonna be a better match. I'm excited for that one. And of course, whoever wins goes to face Roman Reigns after. I think it's a better twist.
Yeah.
I think Raw looks a little too predictable for me, which I'm hoping it's not. But we'll see. Be right back.
I don't know.
Grab somebody's food. Hold
on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a good point to make. The Raw Elimination Chamber. A lot of people are saying it's. They're not taking the belt off from McIntyre. Come on. But I don't know. I think them putting the belt on somebody like Sheamus, who they already have that feud with, if Sheamus beats McIntyre tonight, and then, they come up with something for Fastlane, maybe add Braun Strowman to that whole thing, make it like a triple threat match for Fastlane for the title, and Sheamus retains and then goes into WrestleMania to face McIntyre for the belt. I think that might be a better story than just McIntyre retains, and then McIntyre retains once again at WrestleMania. So I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, my network's finally up and running. That took a little bit of time. But yeah, man, I'm super excited about the whole thing. I do agree that the SmackDown Elimination Chamber has a better angle to it. Whoever wins faces Reigns immediately. Pardon me. It's a definitely like a chicken heel move to do for Paul Heyman to pull that out and for Reigns to pull that out. He doesn't want to be in the chamber. That whole deal. It's very, very interesting. Let me pull up who was actually in that match. There we go. It's right over my face. Fantastic. I can't see Cesaro or Sami Zayn or Baron Corbin winning that match. Kevin Owens, I could see it, but we've seen that match 3 or 4 times now. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Cesaro, I think, is the person that they seem to be building up. It's he's been all over talking smack. He was just on the bump earlier today, promoting this and talking about what it means to him. He had that big, passionate speech on talking smack about how much he loves wrestling, and he wrestles. I didn't know this. If this is a fact, good for him, man, that he wrestles more in a year than anybody else on the roster. It's something like 230 times a year, which is absolutely incredible, compared to Roman Reigns, who wrestles less than that. I don't know. I don't know how often people wrestle. I don't know. I don't know what their numbers look like. I'm gonna pop Mark off until he comes back, just so we're not staring at an empty screen here. Yeah, man. But I think it's definitely more interesting. So, say Cesaro wins, he has an immediate championship shot, but he's also just won the Elimination Chamber. Like, if he's one of the first people in there and has to go through 5 of the guys and then face Roman Reigns, it's a big, huge disadvantage for him, obviously. So, and if Bryan wins, it's the same thing. If Jey Uso wins, what's going to happen there? Is Uso just going to go for the title, or is he just going to lay down for Reigns? It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. There's a lot of interesting things happening tonight because we have 2 matches that are kind of up in the air. One is Asuka. Asuka versus Lacey Evans. You see Lacey Evans right now on the pre-show doing her, like a pizza roll commercial or something like that. She just came out and said that she was pregnant on Monday Night Raw, and apparently this is 100% legit. Her and her husband are expecting their second child. To get the niceties out of the way, congratulations, Lacey Evans. I'm not entirely sure if I want to see is Ric Flair the father type of storyline come out of this, but more importantly, or more presently or whatever, tonight. It's still, everyone is still saying, hey, it's Asuka versus Lacey Evans for the title. Obviously, if she didn't, are you back? Okay. We were just talking about the Lacey Evans thing with her being pregnant, and they're still saying it's Asuka versus Lacey Evans for the title tonight. So I don't know if that's going to change at the last minute. Have you heard anything about this? You're still muted. There you go.
As of Friday, they still announced that she was still wrestling Asuka, so I have no idea what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Apparently, her being pregnant is for real, so even though they're going to work it into the storyline.
Yeah.
Ric Flair screaming, I'm the daddy, and wooing was hysterical. It was probably the highlight of Raw. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess they'll switch over to Peyton Royce. Maybe have Peyton Royce wrestle, which, honestly, I'd rather see that match than Lacey Evans. I just don't think Lacey's that great of a wrestler. If I get my phone to stop sliding. And, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Lacey Evans is good, but she's only good with a couple of people. Like, she doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of chemistry with others. Like, I've seen her a couple times in there with Charlotte, a couple times in there, I think, with Asuka or Sasha Banks for one of them. And it just doesn't seem like she really has that much of chemistry between the two of them. But her stuff in NXT, I thought, was really good.
Hi.
Yeah, you got it. There we go. Mark back into doing his job. Yeah, man. So I'm not sure. I don't know where Corey Castle is. Let me shoot him a quick text just to make sure that he got the link. I also have to text Mr. Eddie Valentine because he said that he would like to come on today. How do I copy this link? There we go. And where you at, Eddie? I'm trying to get everybody the link yet. Nick Burke said he couldn't be here. He's not going to be home tonight. Let's come on. There we go. All right, so I sent the link to Eddie, sent the link to Sozio. Let's see what happens now. But yeah, man. I'm curious to see what happens if there's some kind of substitution. Asuka versus Peyton Royce, good on paper, but it's a foregone conclusion. There's no way she's gonna win with that.
No, what you're saying too is like, Lacey's just a product of being called up too early. I think she has all the potential in the world. She's what she does good is real good. What she does bad is pretty awful. But it's all because she just hasn't had enough training, but her look is just so perfect. You knew they were going to call her up. I mean, tall, blonde like her, great body, like great look. They were going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And Vince does what Vince wants to do.
Wait, did they not keep Lee out in the match?
I'm not sure. I don't know what this is about. I have it on mute right now, so I can't really tell if they're making some kind of announcement. Yeah, I guess they knocked him out. I'm seeing a silhouette where Keith Lee used to be. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if there's some type of injury. Meltzer reported that there's something going on with Keith Lee and just WWE in general.
I'll be back.
All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Keith Lee. If it's a management thing, if he's being released, it could be an injury thing. I'm not entirely sure, but he's going to be off for a while, which kind of stinks. I'm glad that they're making a replacement though, because I didn't want to see Lashley versus Riddle one-on-one, because we've seen that a couple of different times, and I wasn't super impressed. I mean, they were good matches, but it's like I don't really want to see that again on a grander scale of like the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I don't think we really need to see it, but. Who's going to be that replacement? What's going to happen with that? Who's making that decision? Is that like, you need to go MVP? You need to go out and find somebody right now, and then it turns out to be, Cedric Alexander or somebody like that. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Now I'm thinking about it. That might be a good match. Yeah, MVP. They got him on right now. Can't really see what's going on. Oh, we got another edition. You heard that little beep? That means Corey Castle's here. What's going on, sir? How you doing?
The beep. I indeed heard the beep. In saying indeed and beep are hard to do back to back.
Indeed beep. I indeed beep.
Indeed
Welcome,
beep.
sir. How you doing? I'm digging your shirt.
Thanks, man. I was just trying to rewatch. I just was trying to rewatch some of SmackDown while they were just like gabbing on the pre-show.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Is there any matches going on? I'm curious, and I want to know if I'm missing anything.
Right now, not yet. They're looking to see who's going to replace Keith Lee. Keith Lee is apparently out of the triple threat match. For Bobby Lashley and Matt Riddle for the U.S. title. Not really sure what happened. If they're doing like a storyline injury, but we heard this a couple days ago, where it's not going to happen. Keith Lee's going to miss the pay-per-view for whatever reason. They're not entirely sure if it's an injury or if it's something with management. If he's
they're going to turn it into a bigger angle. Here's what I think is going to happen. He's just become engaged to Gail Kim, who is part of the Retribution, and they're sabotaging Keith Lee. The main event picture for the main roster for WWE is changed by the hands of Retribution. They're down with the whole system.
Sickness?
Yes, down the whole sickness.
The whole sickness of WWE. We're down with that sickness. Papa Roach is like, yo, Papa Roach, Jesus. System of a Down. Papa Roach, their famous song, Down with the Sickness?
Yeah.
No.
That was disturbed. Not System of a Down. Not System of a Down.
I'm embarrassing myself in front of the nation. Oh, man. Whatever.
We're going to 90s 2000s hard rock school.
Yeah, I need to go back to early 2000s rock and see if I can pick up some stuff. Oh, what? I can't even think of another band. I don't know. Alien Ant Farm. That was 90s, wasn't it?
No,
what?
Alien Ant Farm was 2000s. Yeah.
Was it? Okay. Yeah, we got Mark back too. Are you in a bottle? What is that? You had like this glow around the thing. It looked like you were inside. Oh, there we go.
You looked like you were inside of a bottle. Yes.
Yes. He looked like he was in a bottle. It was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool effect. I'll remember that next time I need to record someone in a bottle.
I got customers right now, so I'm going to pop in and out, right?
All right, no problem.
Cool.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
Pop his screen away while he's away. my network.
Can I do that? Can I do that cool wipe? That just like.
Right, you want me to do it with my hand while you're?
Yeah. Go ahead. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Nice.
Perfect.
It looked perfect on this side, so don't worry about it. There's probably a delay on your side. It's really good over here.
My network.
So I don't know. Man. What's up with your network?
Oh, it's not starting. It just keeps showing me the logo and not opening anything.
Oh,
some bitch.
I don't know, man. It's working on my side.
Wait a minute. I don't know. On it 2 seconds ago.
Oh. Well,
did you try taking the cartridge out and blowing on it and then putting it back in?
plug it back in. American IT 101.
You power the TV down all the way.
My wall is doing that thing again.
Where it's falling on you. Oh man, it looks like your camera's zooming in on you.
Oh, what's happening?
It looks like your camera's zooming.
Sorry, no, that was my phone. Just all of a sudden decided to play.
Wow.
Just decided it's like, oh yeah, you were supposed to be watching this YouTube thing. Did you know? You had a notification set for it. Things are working great. But we're on Twitch for the first time ever. Hi everybody on Twitch.
Yay! Hello everybody on Twitch.
So now we got Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
Should I put this on my Twitch as well?
You can. I'm not sure.
How can I do that?
I don't know. I think I would have to go in beforehand and set that up.
Well, never mind. Never.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure that out for next time.
I'll just F myself.
Excuse me. Could you go over there and F yourself while you're?
Could you just
on Twitch?
Quietly F yourself?
Just quiet, just a little bit.
Could
you F yourself a little bit while you're just for 1 minute? Could just go F yourself. And so yeah, man.
Please now apologize for existing whilst effing yourself.
It's got a weird mental image of that.
Sorry I exist. Sorry I exist. Sorry I exist. I'm on my way to F myself.
All right. Let's talk about a little bit of wrestling here, man.
All right.
So one of the stories I was going to bring up was the Keith Lee thing, and now it's official that he's out of the match. Who do you think they're going to get to replace him in this match?
Nakamura.
You think Nakamura? Just go completely on SmackDown and just SmackDown trying to steal the U.S. title?
Yeah.
You just pulled that name out of the air?
No, I mean, I would like to see him like them like they made it kind of tease that they're gonna start using him for better stuff. And
okay.
So I'm just like he's already up at that like Keith Lee level as far as like superstardom with the fans and over. So like it's not like it would be too much of a disappointment to take one of those elements out of the match and put another of equal value.
It's true.
In the fans of the eyes of the fans.
Yeah, it's not too far out of the realm of possibility. So that's a good point. I can easily see them doing something stupid like putting somebody from Retribution in there. Just like, oh, well, yeah, Ali's going to take that spot. Or
yeah, I think that would actually... The same way that they're going, like, blurring real-life lines, like the way they are blurring the Lacey Evans, Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair thing. Yeah. If they blurred the lines on this and be like, well, the engagement to Keith Lee is really a fix just so that Mustafa Ali can get all the opportunities that Keith Lee is getting. And Mustafa Ali has convinced her to manipulate Keith Lee.
Yeah, why not? Hey, Mark's back on. What's going on, sir?
Not much, man. So you're talking about...
Get a little busy in there, huh?
It's just all to go today. Usually Sundays are a lot to go. Everybody's lazy.
You got any, I got you. You got any thoughts on who's going to replace Keith Lee in this match?
They just said it.
Oh, did they?
They said it was wrestling. I didn't say it. It's It's going to be a 4-way dance in the pre-show to determine who wins. So it's Mustafa Ali, Ricochet, and I didn't get to see who the other 2 wrestlers were.
I just said Mustafa Ali. I could easily see them putting somebody from Retribution in there, just for no reason.
It's going to be Z-Bar. It's going to be Z-Bar and Slapjack. That's the guy's name, Z-Bar, right?
T-Bar.
T-Bar.
Yeah, same thing.
Some letter and bar.
Z-Bar's an after-hours club in Center City.
Oh, that's all?
That's all.
That's all. Nothing else.
Or ever was.
I'm just hoping Mustafa ends up showing up in the chamber somehow. Because I'm really digging him versus Kofi as an actual match.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go with that. It would have been the perfect opportunity to do it. I know they're doing this whole former champions only thing for Raw, but it makes a lot of sense for Mustafa and Kofi to battle it out and see who gets in that chamber since, Kofi took his spot, 2018, I think? 2019?
I'm sorry, I'm watching Sonya trash the Street Profits right now. I kind of like this thing on SmackDown. If you lose too many times, they don't really want you to have a title shot anymore. Like what they did with Apollo Crews, and now they're doing with the Street Profits, where the Street Profits lost a couple times. It's like, why do you even deserve a championship?
What do we think about the stunt where Apollo Crews threw the stairs and they went, Big E was down there! Oh no! Like just implied violence.
Yeah, I mean, they can get away with a lot more without any fans in the building, and they're starting to realize that.
Oh no! Big E was down there! Darn it!
He stopped. He just dropped those steps right on him. You should have seen it. It was crazy.
We don't have 1,000 camera angles in any other moment.
There's literally 14 cameras around ringside. Nobody caught
They do a camera angle switch every 2.5 seconds. They didn't have enough cameras going to capture the moment where Biggie got crushed by the stairs. It looked good on my end. That looked magic.
Okay.
I liked it.
Yeah, super magic. Gotta love it.
Man, my network is still not working.
Still not working, really?
No.
I don't know. Unplug it, plug it back in. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all I got for you.
That's what I'm working with.
I got the best connection I've had in a while. I actually got to hardwire it into the router, which is pretty cool. So I'm hopefully I'm coming through better, and there's not too much of an echo or anything like that. Like there usually is. Everything.
Yeah, no echo tonight.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best here. 20 minutes before we went on air, I'm Googling how to hook up an Ethernet cable to the thing. Yeah. Well, you figured it would just be plug and play, right? You figured you would just plug it in the back and it would automatically work. No, you got to go into control panel and all these fancy things that no one's ever heard of.
Lame.
They didn't teach you this stuff.
No, you figured they would. Everybody's like, no, you got Wi-Fi. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it makes no sense they didn't teach you that. Here you go.
Didn't you go to school for that crap?
I did. It's very sad. Did you guys hear anything about MVP blowing out his knee?
Yeah, he needs knee surgery or something like that.
I think I kind of heard something about it, but not any details.
So I don't know if he was injured in that match he had on Raw, or if it was just something that built up over time. But hopefully he's okay. We're going to see him out of action, I guess, for a little while at least.
Yeah,
we're not going to get that awesome 8-man Retribution Hurt Business match that we've all been looking forward to. So, all He'll be all right. He'll be back. I'm sure he'll still be on TV.
I mean, the part about him that's like the most must see, the most in demand is his mic skills, his ability to like sell you into the building. His voice does that more than anything else.
Absolutely.
Put the butts in the seats.
Put those butts in the seats, quick. I would have loved to see if they did something along the lines of an in-ring work injury just to put over that surgery, and then they could have had him rolling around in a wheelchair like they used to do with Vince McMahon. When Undertaker, it's like Bret Hart or whatever it was. Yeah, Bret Hart when Bret Hart was rolling around in a wheelchair as the leader of the Hart Foundation.
Right.
Like I used to love that. So I was kind of hoping for that, but no such luck.
Here we go. Ricochet.
You got Morris? Interesting.
Hey man, I have to really comment on. My network's still not working, but that's not what I wanted to comment on. I wanted to make sure we talked about how good Apollo Crews is becoming. Like, him on the mic, like in the backstage segment before it started, when he was like talk about how he was the ancestors to Egyptian royalty or whatever. He like brought up like he's like. You can't get away with talking to me. You can't get away with saying stuff like that to me. It just was if it sold it like he's not just the smiley, happy to be there guy that he's been for like the first 2-3 years he was there.
Well, this match was looking good till Elias just showed up.
You're ahead of me. I didn't know that was who it was, and now I'm disappointed. I was disappointed before I saw the Titantron. I was pretty disappointed.
So you got three amazing guys and an Elias.
I mean, Elias is good in his own right, but he's just not even in the same style as the other three.
Yeah, the other three are all similar styles, and then you put him in there, and he's not like he's a big man, so they can like bounce off him all day, like.
Right. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, that's I kind of don't really want to see any of these people in that three-way for the title. So I don't know.
I think it's gonna be Mustafa Ali, and then it's gonna be my storyline that I was pitching. You're gonna see how all the puzzle pieces start fitting together.
I'm going with Elias.
Because that's who you want to see least. And
one of these kids is not like the other. Yeah, he's gonna end up. Watch him win.
Yeah, why not let out, man? Why not? I'm not gonna do the thing.
This thing?
Yeah, but yeah, I was like, should I keep it going? I was like, no, this is gonna be a long night. The joke is run its course.
It was good the first 2 times.
Yeah, it was good while it lasted. I got out while it
be that like routine. God bless you when you sneeze, sort of thing.
Yeah. Gotta do it. And if you do it too many times, it gets really annoying. It's like, God bless you. Enough.
Right.
You're not getting anymore.
Right. All right. Are you done? You're not getting anymore.
Sneezing? I said God bless you already. There is we have another little pop-up. Mr. Eddie Valentine's here. What's going on?
It's working on my phone, but it won't work on my TV. What the shit? I mean, stuff. What the crap? What's
going on, Eddie? Can you hear us?
Yeah. Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I can now, yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, sir. How are you?
Yeah.
All right. We lost Corey. We lost everybody. Eddie came on and we lost everybody.
Oh, no, I lost you. Am I back?
You there? Can you hear us?
Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay.
No, I
All
was
right,
just
man.
saying I was tired and regretting this decision.
What to
Been
come
working all
on?
day.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to speak with you today.
Yeah.
I'm cranky grouching time today.
Well, I'm glad that you joined us on the super positive podcast we got going on.
Off to a real chipper start there, buddy.
Great.
I have high blood pressure.
As do I. Are you taking anything for it?
I'm high bloody pressure time.
They got me on Lipno something like that for it.
What do you got? I got Lisinopril.
That one, yeah. I can't pronounce the name of it.
That's the one.
Okay, I'll be more cheery. I'll be more cheery for you guys.
We're all getting old.
Oh, it's John Morrison, Ricochet, and Elias.
And Elias and Mustafa Ali in the pre-show match. Corey, Dave Klein is on. He's saying, keep backing out and going back in. It'll eventually work.
Question: Where's Aleister Black?
And no one knows.
I think he's on punishment for his wife leaving the company.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know that. I don't really know the details, but I mean, if I'm just going to take a guess, it might be some sort of reaction.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, that sounds really petty, but I can totally see WWE doing something like that. I know Bailey just split from her fiance that she was. I don't remember who it is, but somebody's working in AEW. So I'm like, oh, is it all coming down now?
Ricochet and Aleister Black were both the most over when they were tagging with each other. Neither of them were as over before or after that, and I don't know how they just completely missed the boat on it.
Well, you just hate being over? Is that what it is? You hate your people being over?
Apparently they do.
I believe it. And they just turned Otis heel. Otis was like one of the most over people that they had. They just turned him heel on SmackDown.
Are there faces or are there even faces or heels anymore? I can't even. I can't tell. It doesn't seem like they are.
There's people that they like more than other people.
That is not a face nor a heel.
There are some folks who get people cheering for them, and then ones who don't get people cheering for them. Yeah. Heels and faces, right? Yeah.
I was just thinking about this today. Where's Vader? Where's Sid? Where's the Big Show?
Vader's dead.
Give me one monster.
Vader's dead.
Yeah, I get it. I was using them as examples.
I got.
Well, they have Braun, but they've messed that guy up so bad.
You know who would have been perfect for that? Lars Sullivan, and he couldn't keep it together.
My anxiety was so high.
Well, what did he say? He said his anxiety was so high that he had trouble. He had TV tapings. He couldn't eat. When was the last time you two ever saw me eat on a show day?
It's always stressful.
Never.
It's always
not until way after. Like, that's wrestling, dude. Sometimes you get nerves beforehand, or you get excited, and like I just learned, like, you know what? It's probably not a good idea for me to eat.
I think that was all excuse to try and cover up the fact that he was in trouble for stalking and women and all those racist comments and everything else. It's like, forgive me.
Did John Morrison just win that 4-way match?
Looks like it. Yeah.
So is wait, what are these guys called? The Revolution or what? Retribution. So what?
Yeah.
Somebody was playing Mortal Kombat and watching the news, and what, they got some Mad Max in there? What is this?
All of Retribution looks like somebody was doing like a creator wrestler thing and gave up. Like it was just like, this is
Yeah, but not even for wrestling, for like Mortal Kombat or Soul Calibur or something.
Tekken.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
Creative fighter in Tekken. Yeah.
All right. Well, they got John Morrison a win for the first time in God knows how long.
Probably forever.
Well, you know, building on that momentum from when they brought him in.
Jesus.
But he just showed up on SmackDown one day and he was just like, "Hey guys, I'm back."
He got his push
like
6 months too late.
Wait a minute. I thought they were going to Peacock, not Hulu.
No, Hulu it was just a commercial for Hulu. It wasn't a commercial saying the WWE the network was going to
Yeah,
Hulu.
they still got shows on Hulu. They got Raw, SmackDown, and Total Divas.
Lame.
Look at all that is way too much programming. It's exhausting. Can't handle it. It's too exhausting.
It's a lot. It's very much a lot. But yeah, wrestling is at a point where you could literally watch nothing else and still watch TV like all day. Just watching wrestling.
Yeah, except for good wrestling. They have all the types of wrestling you want today, except good wrestling. Meh.
Hey, did you see NXT? NXT was amazing. The Vengeance Day show. Gargano and Kushida.
I missed it.
Dude.
Go back and watch, dude. You'll. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah,
I didn't get invited to that watch along.
Rick did it on his own.
Nobody. I did it all by myself.
And it was Valentine's Day.
You do it by yourself because you don't invite anybody.
I was bartending.
You totally should have been there. It was Valentine's Day.
I know, it's my day. It was my day, and I wasn't even. You know, today was going to be the first. I was going to be on camera. I was going to be shirtless Eddie Valentine, and I would be because I intend on being the highest drawing guest live stream watch along co-host in the world. But then I worked like 8. I've been running for like 8 hours. Like I've lost like 30 pounds. I feel great. But then I got home from work and I was like, you know what? No, it's not going to happen. So this is what I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting that everybody has to be show ready for WrestleMania. Yeah.
So wait, are we talking about us?
Yeah, we all have to take our shirts off and grease up.
Yep.
No, that's what my OnlyFans is for. I don't give that kind of
put on tape.
Well, anyway, I'm going to do it.
Kind of
I figured I'll do it for a special occasion, such as WrestleMania. So that's when I'll do it.
That's something to look forward to, right there, man.
I'll plan ahead of it. I'm not even joking. I'm going to outdraw you all. Corey Castle, Rick Connor, all of you, get out of here.
You sound like you're doing a Matt Flowers character right now.
I'm gonna get my own personal online wrestling fan internet army to take over this show.
Nice.
Welcome. Well, I welcome it. I hope that happens.
Okay. It will. I'll ensure it.
Well, I'm excited
Mark,
about it.
I don't know if you heard that, Mark. We all have to be shirtless for WrestleMania because Eddie's gonna take us all to school.
Okay.
Show ready WrestleMania. You got 2 months. Hit the gym.
What's the date of WrestleMania?
April 6th, I think. 5th or 6th. I don't know.
I'm gonna hit the cardio hard, baby.
Yep.
Whatever. You're only seeing my chest up. I'm not doing any more work than I need to.
This is a chest up contest.
Chest up.
No need to work. No, this is an upper body stream, brother. It's an upper body stream, brother.
I'm gonna do it pantsless and just film from my waist down the whole show.
Oh, you haven't been doing it pantsless the whole time?
Yeah, this is YouTube. Nobody wears pants. Come on, Mark. Jeez.
What? I can't do a helicopter on YouTube?
As long as it's an implied helicopter.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna blast my calves and draw faces on them. Little stream.
Face. That'll be if we're talking about a muscle competition, that's the only time that you'll see. Like, let's just bring the camera down and it'll just be my one calf. That's like on the stream. That's the only part of my body that's really muscular. Yeah.
Dude, I really want to know what's going on with Keith Lee.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's in bed with the enemy.
Yeah, Corey thinks he's gonna be joining Retribution pretty soon because he just got engaged to me.
You're gonna turn it into a storyline.
Yeah.
Why not?
Here's a match that I'm not looking forward to. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler versus Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair.
Is it happening right now?
I'm more excited about Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai.
Yeah, I thought that's what this match was going to be.
Dakota Kai's got history with both girls. I love Raquel. And then she finally gave her like a decent amount of mic time this week. She's actually pretty solid on the mic.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I was excited as hell when they won, man. That was really cool. It was a really good match on the takeover.
Yeah, and MSK was great on NXT too. So like letting the girls in the ring and then eating the popcorn in the corner.
Like they were like meme baiting. They were like thirsty for them to make a meme out of them.
How long has he had Excalibur?
When was that? Was that right before Survivor Series? That Sheamus gave him the sword?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sheamus gave it to him?
Since like November. He said it was like his grandfather's sword or some garbage like that. I don't know.
Remember when we were hanging out and you left your kilt and your sword at my place or something along those lines?
He's like, I just got this. It was at your mom's house. I was over there for unrelated reasons.
Well, that isn't even historically accurate for Excalibur.
I'm thinking it as being part of the entrance, though. When he like jams it into the entranceway and the fire comes up, I think that looks pretty badass. There was an episode. I was listening to some past episodes of Rassle Rock. There was an episode where Matt Flowers was like, if he's Scottish, he should really start coming down with a sword. And then we started joking about him like shooting things out of the sword and flames coming up as he's like holding the sword up high. And I'm like, oh my God, they're doing that now. Like,
wait,
that's as a joke.
Have they had anybody try and pull the sword out? No, for real. I'm asking for real. He comes out, puts a sword into the thing, and in this era of lax and lackadaisical rules, nobody has gone to pull that sword out of there. What would be great is if somebody went to pull the sword out of there, and then the sword can't come out, and then he goes up there, and then he can pull it out, and then he kills a guy with the sword.
That's what's missing. That's what's missing from pro wrestling these days. Killing guys with swords.
Not enough sword deaths.
I was into the whole sword in the stone gimmick. That whole storyline was really working for me. But then you brought up the murder, and you kind of I dropped off a little bit after that.
They're
Yeah,
I was kind
they're shooting people with flamethrowers and everything. Why not? Why
what
not?
they needed
They're setting
to do
people
is
on
just
fire in the middle of the ring. You can tell me they can't kill somebody with a sword.
it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's
I mean, neither one is really a good influence to the kids.
they need to just have a pool by the side of the ring now, and then a woman's hand just takes the sword.
This show needs more live Cobras. I think we can all agree on that.
I mean, it always has. One time they had a live Cobra, and ever since then, it's just been all downhill.
That was great Saturday morning television. Where else are you going to see a live Cobra attack in the middle of the ring on live television?
Right?
This is live TV right now.
No, wait. I think that was a tape. Wasn't that a pre-tape?
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah. Superstars and all that was.
That makes it even better because that got through everything. Everybody saw that and was like, "No, that's okay."
That won't traumatize kids.
You know what? Though they censored it on the Sunday one. What was it, All American Wrestling or whatever? When that came back, they censored it.
Boo!
But it was live. It was live for or whatever. It was aired on Superstars and Wrestling Challenge.
Forget that.
They also censored when Earthquake squashed Jake's snake, Damien, when he did like the earthquake splash.
When he squashed his hamburger.
No, not the hamburger. Earthquake did the earthquake splash onto the green bag.
Yeah, wasn't that supposed to be? It's like hamburger meat in there or something like that.
Well, they did something along those lines on.
So they censored Earthquake killing a fake snake, and then censored what would be a very good object lesson as to why you don't want to get bit by cobras ever. Because that pretty much steered me away from letting a snake bite me.
Yeah.
That was the one thing, huh?
Just that one time. Like, before then, I was pretty much just juggling snakes daily.
I was kissing snakes all day.
Well, yeah, we played with snakes. Didn't you play with snakes, city kid?
I played with snakes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Rick. You know my brother. He was a sociopath. He always had dangerous animals and everything else.
Yeah.
My brother was that kid that lit everything in the neighborhood on fire.
Is the statute of limitations up on all that?
I imagine.
Okay.
Hope so. Oh man! All right, we're about wrapping up the pre-show portion of the watch along here. Does anybody have a quick who wins? Wait, do my buttons work this week? No. All right. Does anybody have a quick who wins wrestle?
I'm gonna say Apollo Crews.
That's a good pick, dude.
It's a good pick.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
That's it. No reason. Apollo Crews. The end. Bye.
Well, what are my choices?
Whoever was
every wrestler this week. What are your choices? Any wrestler that has wrestled this week? Yes.
Or like Rick does sometimes. If they've died, they won wrestling somehow.
Yeah.
I'm going with Adam Cole.
Adam Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was cool all week. All week, just absolutely vicious. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna go with Rod, with that whole thing with Finn Balor, Roderick Strong. on NXT. I thought that was really great. The whole setup I thought was fantastic.
Yeah.
With Pete
I
Dunne
like how
coming
they're
out.
still I like how they're still keeping it. You don't know if Roddy's with Adam Cole or still trying to keep the band together. So I like how they played that off.
Yeah.
All right.
Eddie, do you have anybody?
They just have to wrestle. Can I pick Nia Jax?
You can, but I'm going to disconnect you from the rest of the stream.
No.
I guess you could. I don't know why you would. Is it just because she's the only wrestler in history that sold her butthole, including X-Pac, after he literally tore his butthole?
Perhaps.
That's you just gave you were like, what's the reason? And in his head it was like, just to troll you. And then you gave him a good reason. And then he went, yep, that was it.
There you go. That's called saving the show, Corey. I was saving the guest of the show.
Well, I was commentating it. I was sitting here commentating the whole thing.
Oh, awesome.
You know what's the best about like a gimmick match is when you run a whole show of gimmick matches, the same gimmick matches over and over.
Are you talking about the Elimination Chamber?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, they only got two
of them,
but this is the first year in a while they haven't done like a women's one or a tag team one.
Oh, really? There's no women's Elimination Chamber.
No, this is just
I'm surprised about that.
Yeah.
That's sexist.
Right? What the heck?
I'm upset. I think everybody should let WWE know how sexist they are.
I mean, they did have a women's one for the last, 3-4 years?
Not good enough.
Not good enough,
Not
says
good
Eddie. I lost my little... Now it works. Yeah, great.
It works. It's a good 10 minutes late on that one.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, man.
There are zero monster heels. Zero.
Braun Strowman's coming back. It looks like he's going to be a heel. He had some crazy, blood disease or something like that. Took him out of action for a while. What's that?
Is that his new gimmick?
No. It's legit. He lost 15 pounds in 5 days. It was really on death's door there for a minute. But
he should come back he should come back like the Mountain in Game of Thrones.
I didn't watch that, but I've heard good things.
We're talking about Braun Strowman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hodor.
All right, let's wrap up the podcast version of this real quick before we get started on the chamber. Thank you everybody very much for listening. If you're continuing, please continue to watch on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. We're finally on Twitch. And check out RassleRock.com and check out Evolving with Corey Castle on his YouTube channel.com/Corey Castle. And go see Mark at his bar. I forget where he works. Eddie, do you have anything to plug real quick for the podcast listeners?
Nah.
Now get ready to see this oiled up beach bod at WrestleMania, buddy.
That's right.
All right, well, let's take it out like we always do with Mr. Nick Burke.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Oh, Jackson.
For another episode of Rassle Rock. This has been Jay Davis speaking.
All right, now it's time for the Elimination Chamber. Now the real fans that are sticking around. The YouTube folks, the Facebook folks.
Now that we got those other jerks out of the way, those front runner nerds, We got the diehards that want to hang with us this whole time.
Yeah.
See? And this even agrees with me. It says, yeah, you were right. They are jerks.
Yeah. Jerks. All right. I am going to go let my dog out real quick while they do all the, they're going to do like 7 minutes of intros. So I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. I guess it's just me then. All right. Well, Dave Klein, your trick of turning it off and turning it back on again 1 billion times, opening the network. It's not working. I mean, thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Try to get it working on my phone if I can. But gosh darn it. What's up, homie?
What's up, man? It's a lame day at work today. It's just all to-go food.
Yeah, did you notice? I mean, this might have been the only time I noticed it, but this past week on NXT, when Kyle O'Reilly was like cutting promos, I was like, oh man, his ears are messed up.
No, I noticed it a while ago. I just noticed. I felt bad. It was probably the weakest out of his promos recently. It didn't seem like he was like really on point like he normally is. I don't know if he was trying to like convey that he was like emotional about everything that happened on Sunday, or
it did feel like really like it didn't feel like grown man words. Like it felt like little kid energy to it.
But I gotta admit, it's like NXT in the last like 3-4 weeks has just been really good, and that takeover was just insane.
Yeah,
and you're getting what, Karrion Kross versus what's his name, the cruiserweight champion next week.
Yeah. It's like a Phantasmo.
So they're going to start pay-per-view with the SmackDown Elimination Chamber.
I'm not able to watch it. My network's not working.
Kevin Owens is the first in the chamber right now, which means he's in a pod.
I'm turning it on my phone.
I mean, who do you start this off with? Probably Sammy, and maybe Jey Uso, because they had probably the two best motors out of the 6 guys in the ring.
And the thing that I like about this is like Roman's not in this elimination chamber, but he'll defend it. He'll defend his title against whoever wins this in the main event on this show tonight.
Someone else said that. I was like, how did no one ever think of that before?
Yeah, exactly. How did no one ever think of that before?
It's like the best thing ever. Like, these guys wrestle, and then you already have a match preset. Right after that, someone has to wrestle the world champion. Oh, I forgot Daniel Bryan's in it too. So he's got a hell of a motor. He might be starting us off.
That one camera guy that holds the camera for Sammy for his documentary thing. That's a dude that me and Rick used to know back in the day. And
oh, really?
Yeah, He used to do like video. He used to do videos with Rick in DCW back in the day. But he wrestled as Andrew Storm
Okay.
back in the day. But now he works at Full Sail.
I completely forgot, dude, that they changed the design of the. Every year I forget this now. They changed the design of the chamber, and I think I really enjoy the more angular chamber than the big round one.
Oh, I think Eddie dropped off.
Yeah, he did. Well, we'll have to wait till Rick comes back from smoking and put him back on. All right, so in the pod so far is Owen, Sami Zayn, and Baron Corbin, which makes sense. I expected Corbin to be in one of the pods. Just sucks what happened with him with the Knights,
The
Lone
Forgotten
Wolf.
Sons. Yeah. The Lone Rangers.
Well, they still have what, Blake Wesley, right? Why don't you just take the jacked one that's with Elias right now? He's doing absolutely nothing.
Jackson
Bring him down and have him be the other one. And I think that would be better than him just following Elias around and doing nothing.
I think that him doing the Elias thing is just fine. I don't mind that at all. Yeah. I mean, you find something better to do with Wesley Blake, I'm sure. Like, put him back in NXT by himself. What?
I hope they do. He's actually really talented. I mean, Blake and Murphy were a solid tag team.
They were. So Uso coming out now. Who do we got left after this? Daniel Bryan, and then
Cesaro. Daniel Bryan and Cesaro are going to start the whole match off.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be cool as hell. I wanted Cesaro to win the Royal Rumble, so it'd be cool to see him win the Elimination Chamber. Cesaro versus Roman Reigns would be tweet.
Oh yeah, I have a weird feeling he is winning it, but I don't know where you go from there after he wins it and then loses immediately. I love Kevin Owens. Just headbutting the plexiglass. We lost Eddie. He might be trying to get a hold of you.
Oh.
How you doing?
What the heck?
Good.
What the heck?
I'm swiping him away. You see me swiping him? Trying to swipe him away.
There we go. It worked. It takes some time. That's all.
Dude, my TV, like the app on my TV it's not working.
No? I don't know, man. Too many people trying to watch this awesome, super popular pay-per-view. Can't handle it, man. Can't handle it.
It's just on my TV. Like it works on my phone.
Can't handle it. Worked for Dave Klein. Don't know why it won't work for you, sir.
I know. I just called out Dave. I was like, thanks for giving me that malarkey advice. Without not actually being a jerk or anything. I was saying, I'm trying.
Yeah,
Thanks for suggesting that, but it's still not working for me.
Are they going into a promo immediately before everyone's here? Like in the middle of the intros of the entrances?
It appears that
take a break. The heck? You got it on your phone though. You can still watch it. Nice.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how much battery life I've got left, and I'm trying to charge it at the same time. But I have this little thing to charge it on top of. I got to just go get like an actual lightning cable, and pop that some bitch in there.
I gotcha.
Darn. Hang on a second. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go for it, man. Now it's just me, baby. It's just me. It's me, Austin. It was me all along. Dave Klein saying he's watching to see Andrew Steele as the cameraman for Sami Zayn. I saw that on SmackDown. I was super excited about it. Our old buddy Andrew Steele from DCW. Props, by the way, to DCW. We are now, Rassle Rock is now the official podcast of Dynamite Championship Wrestling. So thank you very much for Dave Klein and everybody at DCW. It's very cool. DCW is coming back, finally coming back. March 27th. I apologize if I get that date wrong. In Felton, Delaware. Everyone should have like a list or something in front of me to promote this properly. But yeah, I'm really excited that DCW is coming back. And anyone who's a fan of my YouTube channel knows DCW very well. I'm the cameraman and editor for them down there in Delaware. And yeah, I'm super excited to be back, man. I'm super excited to see all these wrestlers again that I know and love. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm surprised that they're starting here in Elimination Chamber with this match. They're starting with the SmackDown match. This is the match I think that most people are looking forward to the most, and they're going to give it to us first, which is kind of cool. Get it going. Let's start it right off. But I guess they'll be ending with the Raw Elimination Chamber, which is very interesting, very intriguing. Let's see what they're going to do with it. This is the guy that I think is going to win right here, Cesaro. They've been building this guy up for a couple of weeks now. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to this. It's his
drop off
on here. Yeah, what's going on, sir?
What did everybody drop off?
Yeah, Corey's trying to get a cable for his phone. Eddie's eating really quick. He got booted, but he's coming back. Everybody will be back. We're still in the middle of the introductions here. I'm thinking Cesaro's taking this one, man.
I would like to see someone new in the world title picture. It would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, I would rather see this guy. I'd rather see Daniel Bryan.
All right, Dave giving me the plug here for DCW. DCW is finally back. Rumble for Glory in Marydale Fire Department on March 27th. Tickets are available at DCWProWrestling.com. I was just telling the people we are officially the official podcast of Dynamite Championship Wrestling. That's really cool. Yeah, man, it's super cool. I'm really excited about it.
Give me some DCW shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I just made the new Rumble for Glory t-shirt. That's up and that's available on the DCW Teespring shop.
Oh, they have
all
their own.
Yeah. Helping out with that, yeah. All proceeds are benefiting the Trevor Project, which is a really good charity. So definitely go and check that out.
Dude, I like I was saying, I like the design of a new cage. I just don't know if I like the neons running down the outside of the cage that they do as lights.
Yeah.
Is that like chainmail he's wearing on his butt?
Surprised they're starting with Cesaro and Daniel Bryan.
Oh, we were just talking about it. I think they want someone like two people that can pretty much go a long time in the beginning.
I was hoping for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to start this off. I thought that would be kind of a cool way to start it.
Plus, they tend to do that. They tend to give us wrestling nerds the match before the Elimination Chamber really starts going.
Yeah.
See if this guy comes back. He wanted to add stuff to his tab. He already closed. It's like, yeah, I can't do that. It's like, I'm going to come back. It's like, yeah, let's see if he comes back.
Well,
So Eddie can't eat on Eddie can't eat while he's commentating. It's not like we can see his face the whole show anyway.
Yeah, right.
Oh, what the fudge?
Corey, what are you doing over there, man? Were you trying to put up a picture of Eddie?
No.
Be right back, guys.
No, when I plug my phone into the computer, it said my camera was off now for some freaking reason. Because there's a camera on my phone, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. You just plug in your show now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Evolving with Corey Castle, everybody. Check it on out. Hey, there you are.
I'm annoyed with this crap.
Well, welcome back anyway.
Thanks, man. All right. You all right?
Cesaro and Daniel Bryan killing it as usual.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can watch. Get out of here! Oh my god!
Yeah, Daniel Bryan's had like the greatest success, I think, of anybody in there, at least in WWE.
Well, Kevin Owens had
Kevin Owens, yeah, but I mean, he's had a great deal of title matches, not a lot of title runs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Bryan's got the whole yes movement, you know, the pretty much everything. You know, he's everybody knows Daniel Bryan. The whole yes chant took off like crazy. Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see if they get Daniel Bryan out of there. Who's going to take it, and if they're going to do anything afterwards, because the winner of this faces Roman Reigns pretty much immediately after. I don't know if it's going to be as soon as like 1, 2, 3, here comes Roman Reigns, or if it's going to be later on tonight. If that happens. And see if they do anything after that. If it, like whoever wins this is most likely losing against Roman Reigns, right? You got to figure.
I absolutely got to figure that. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
so after that happens, like, do they continue it on with it, or is it just like, okay, you had your shot, now it's time for Edge?
right. Well, maybe they'll do something where it winds up being Roman Reigns, Edge, and whoever wins this in a triple threat for WrestleMania.
Could very well be. I dropped the link to Sozio. I haven't seen him respond yet, so we'll see if he pops on the show.
Yeah.
Cesaro is always so entertaining to watch. Like, just a simple thing like this, like holding a guy up for a suplex, is so insanely impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Somebody's coming down.
Who's
going to be next?
Corbin?
Yeah, going to be Corbin.
And what?
Immediately into the...
Yeah, that's...
I thought they were immediately going to put him through it.
I don't know. There's something in that one, though.
Yeah.
They're going to throw him through one that somebody's already in.
Horseback. There we go. Hey, sorry about that.
You should squeeze someone's head through the fence like you're a little kid when you got your head stuck in a railing. Just leave him there.
Now we got to call the fire department to get him out.
They stopped coming.
See a couple refs run over with like butter.
Just dump Crisco over his head.
Daniel Bryan now has to wrestle the rest of this match with Vaseline smeared all over his head.
He'd be like that guy. What's that guy in AEW who covers himself in baby oil right before he wrestles? The one Japanese wrestler. He's now like Kenny Omega's like flunky. He like walks around.
Oh, is it Kenta?
Not Kenta. No.
Is it Kota Ibushi?
No, he's like some lesser known wrestler. He comes out in like little teeny like tights, and then he pours baby oil all over himself, and I forgot his name.
Joey Ryan.
He just pours sexual harassment all over himself.
Man. Anybody with a gimmick like that, how they are like they gotta live the gimmick. Like you can blame it on the gimmick. He's a legalized sleaze. He was advertising that he was a sleaze bag.
I mean, one of his big moves was someone fake grabbed his junk and then it flipped the person on their back.
Right. And the thing that made me the most uncomfortable about it all, the thing that I think I was most uncomfortable with was the lollipop thing. The lollipop thing was the weirdest part of it.
There's
I
a
didn't see the
lot.
lollipop.
I only seen him once, and that was what AW all in or all out.
He
Whichever
was
one, the first one when he had the condom people come down with him. That was like the only time I ever seen him wrestle.
You remember that building in Feasterville that you came and saw us at? The ice storm? He was on one of those shows.
Really?
Yeah.
When Sonny walked by me and I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah.
Dude, I did not. I still feel terrible. I did not know that was Sonny at all.
Yeah, she changed quite a bit.
She was, from what I heard, she was not nice to anybody there.
No, I mean, you could have just guessed that. You didn't even have to hear that from anywhere.
I think everybody that night was really upset. Like, I know me, Corey, and who was there with us? Was that Sean? No, who was that?
Nick was there.
Lee?
Might have been Lee. I don't know. We were in the car for like, it was right down the street from our houses, and we were in the car for like half an hour, 45 minutes, just stuck in traffic. The ice storm was so bad. Yeah, we got Eddie back. Hey, what's going on, sir?
Eddie back.
I'm back.
Eddie, you could have just ate your meal on here. Like, no one could see you eat.
Yeah, we can't see you.
What's that?
So you could have just eaten while you were on the air. Nobody can see you.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Barely.
That's my 2 cents. And I'm glad you accepted me.
Okay. I'm going to say this. Baron Corbin is the most creative wrestler ever. Changed my mind.
Even more than T-Bar and Slapjack. Oh, okay. Hot take.
I'm out.
It's a very hot take.
Look how many gimmicks. Look how many. Look. He's like bald, supposed to be like a badass. He has random tattoos, and the only thing that ever changes is gear. And they're like, well, let's try him as a king. Like, let's give him a king outfit. They'll keep that top. That looks cool. But his gear just randomly changes from show to show. Like random gimmick changes. It's just like somebody's just like married to this creator wrestler that they have personal feelings towards.
Anybody else see that?
Yeah, whoa, I just saw what you were reacting to. Cool.
Oh, there it is.
Dude, I'm
way behind.
That was vicious. Brian just dropped a knee in his back. Like, Sammy's awesome.
Yeah. The way he sells is amazing.
He's just a
Was
great
the other
coward.
side of the chamber was open. Nobody knew it. That was great.
He's just a great coward.
Yeah. Yeah, Sammy's great. Yeah, he really fell into this role and just has been killing it ever since.
Yes, that's going to be kind of cool when Kevin Owens finally gets out of the pod with Sammy in there.
I've never seen anybody do that. That was really cool. I like that. When Sammy's name was like going off the ropes and then going into, and like coming up.
Yeah, SmackDown in general has just been nonstop killing it.
Yeah, I just feel like Corbin was just thrown in here because they needed an extra bad guy. He really hasn't been doing much in the last couple of weeks.
No.
Except for beating up the Mysterios.
I'm glad they're finally teaming the Mysterios together. It just makes sense to make them a tag team.
Everybody in this match is tiny.
I don't know. Cesaro's a pretty big dude.
Cesaro is deceptively big, though. You've hung around Cesaro in the locker rooms. He doesn't seem nearly as big as what he is.
No. OG says, "Yo, Wasu, guys."
Wasu with you, buddy.
I don't.
What's up with you, OG?
He doesn't have any opinions about King Corbin, though.
I'm sure he does. I think everybody does.
No, he's just a bot.
Oh, stop with your bot talk. Stop insulting our fans.
Tell us what you. Hey, OG, tell us what you think about King Corbin. If you don't tell us what you think about King Corbin, you're a bot.
Oh, he said not much. He said not much.
Okay, all right, then you're not a bot. Sorry.
So maybe
Never mind.
shut the hell up, Cordy Castle.
Maybe I'll shut the hell up.
OG, feel free to tell Corey to shut the hell up. A bunch of emojis. Miss Heather Peanut. Are those clap emojis? What is that?
Those are claps. I don't.
My emoji game is off.
I imagine
not
that is. I don't know.
Guess what, OG? STFU, Corey. So we lost Mark and Eddie. What happened here?
Bots.
The bots have come from Mark and Eddie.
Yeah, the bots came for Mark and Eddie. The bots are kicking me off my network on my TV.
Oh, man, we got Cesaro and Sammy battling on top of the chamber.
Yeah, I can see it on my phone. I'm watching on my phone right here, but the TV one still won't work. Oh, man. What is this going to be?
Oh, I'm scared.
I scared.
I'm scared.
What are they chasing each other already? Yeah, well, it's scary. Move away from Cesaro, and now it's Cesaro's pursuit. Who's going to win the race?
It's turned into WWE Battlegrounds now. When you're on the cage, reaching for the money bag.
It's just
Cage
like
is about to be electrified.
Did he just fall? And I was making a stupid joke, and I missed the fall.
No, he did. Yeah, Cesaro kicked him off. and it's just hanging there like a
And then
chimp.
Did some
And doing
pull-ups.
He's doing pull-ups. Cesaro's the man. He's the man. He's like, yeah, I was in here first. So what? I'm going to take a quick workout break. Ooh, that was a good catch by Corbin.
Yeah, I mean, you say what you want about Corbin, but you can't take away the fact that like he improves every time he's out there. Like he never had a bad match. That's the same thing I would say about Roman all the time. Back when everyone was criticizing him, I'm like, yeah, but you can never say he's had a bad match.
Yeah. It's like all these wrestlers are good. We're just tired of seeing them sometimes.
Right. It's like being spoon-fed.
Yeah. I don't think Corbin's big enough to choke slam anybody. Oh, man, those European uppercuts.
Big swing.
This has to be like wrestling in Tron.
In Tron?
Yep.
Just with the effects and all the LED lights and stuff?
Just look at it. Look how digital and fake everything is.
Just look at it. Duh. Would you just look at it?
Corbin's out.
Look at this. This is Tron.
What? Just wait talking about the Thunderdome stuff?
Because of the laser lights on the top?
We're in the future, Eddie. It's 2021.
There's no real crowds anymore. It's just television screens and fake crowd noise. Everybody is wrestling in Tron.
It's Kevin and Sammy. What's going on?
It does feel like a Black Mirror episode, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels like the beginning of that Schwarzenegger movie where there was the XFL, and they all had like the screens on that was saying like what play to do next. It was like the end of days or the ninth something or other.
Sixth day. I never saw it. But I know.
This is more like Running Man except lame.
Running Man was cool.
Yeah, dude. We need to do a watch along for that.
No, it was terrible. Like if you watch it today, it's not good at all. I loved it back in the
might be a fun watch along for how bad of a movie it is.
Oh,
it does have Jesse Ventura in it. It's all right. Was that all for the Insiguri?
Oh, that's Senton. You're ahead of me, ahead of both of us, I think.
Oh. I have spoilers. And he stole that Senton spot from me. Kevin Owens always stealing my spot.
He watches your matches really closely.
He does.
It's Carlos Mencia.
He's the Carlos Mencia of wrestling.
Carlos Mencia of wrestling. I'll be right back.
Get your couch off my screen. There we go. To the Klein. Hey, Heather. Clap, clap. Thanks for watching. I loved on SmackDown the finisher showcase like they used to do. If you saw it, I thought that was really good.
Oh, Owens is out.
Spoilers. Handballing.
Ooh.
Owens is not out. That was a rib.
Yeah.
Ah, those European uppercuts, man. I love them. This is a sweet opening contest here, guys. Dave says hi too. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
So who's everybody's pick here?
I'm still going with Cesaro.
Yeah, that's what I was. That was my.
You think?
I think this is finally. They've been pushing him a lot, and they just did a
I don't.
right before this. They were playing an episode of The Bump where they were interviewing him, and they went back to like a match that he had with Roman Reigns back in 2015. And I'm like, they wouldn't be showing all of this if they weren't leading up to something.
Wait a minute. Can you define for me what is the bump?
The show, The Bump, or just a regular bump? The bump's the thing that you get on your things.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up.
But there's a show called The Bump that has nothing to do with the thing that you get on your things.
I've never watched it, but I believe
It was
it's very viewed. I bet you a lot of people check it out.
It was just on before the pre-show. I was checking it out a little bit.
Yeah, there was the day of the Royal Rumble thing was on. Like I was watching the network on my TV, and it was working fine. But then all of a sudden, it doesn't work anymore.
Crazy internet, man. I'm telling you, there's going to be some kind of internet apocalypse where we all lose it. It's going to be like that South Park episode, going down to California way. Are you just showing us your Jaws shirt now?
No, I was trying to find where I put my remote down.
All right. Heather also thinks it's Cesaro.
I don't think Cesaro looks WrestleMania show ready though.
Okay, he's like the most in shape guy in this match. Come on. He's not WrestleMania show ready.
Well, look at his
And
trunks.
This is also not for a shot at WrestleMania. This is a shot for later on tonight against Reigns. So he doesn't need to be WrestleMania ready. He needs to be Elimination Chamber ready.
So they gotta wrestle this match and then wrestle Roman Reigns tonight.
Yeah, that was the big chicken heel move from Paul Heyman. He's like, no. Reigns isn't going to wrestle in the match. That's not going to happen.
Did you guys see that moonsault just now?
I
Yep.
have not seen it yet. No, I'm still behind. Owens is climbing up now, so I'm guessing this is the moonsault to which you are referring. And it was sick. It was also sick.
I'm declaring that CZW and Ring of Honor circa 2001 to 2004 have won. Our style of wrestling has won.
Yeah.
Minus the light tubes.
Minus a little bit of blood. But yeah.
Yeah. Yep. We win wrestling. We won.
Who wins wrestling? We did. Is Sami Zayn out?
Out of there.
I didn't see him get pinned. Oh, yeah, I just saw his arm get trapped. Dang.
We'll pull it out. It's not locked. They can't lock that.
He's got to be
Gonna
stronger.
lock it on his arm.
He
Do we
can't
have a
get it
super
loose.
kick counter? I'm pretty sure we're up to 12 this match.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. If one super good is
Oh!
good, 50 is better. Nice. Nice. Now Owens is out.
Okay, I'm betting on Jey Uso
I wouldn't deny it.
or
I
Daniel
could totally.
or Daniel Bryan.
Or Cesaro. Those are our choices.
Or all of the other people that are in the match, except for the people who are probably going to lose.
Well, it's just those three right now, right? Or did Sami Zayn get eliminated? Or did he just injure himself and excuse himself from the match?
That was awesome. Great
That'd be
uppercut.
nice. Yeah. Cesaro's owning this match, dude.
Oh,
Heather's Sami got eliminated by-
oh, that's awesome. Oh,
I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
I am. Are you not?
No, I'm saying he's enjoying like 10 minutes before me. I'm not seeing what it's a big lag. So I'm like, all right, now I know to look out for something cool. I think this is great. Oh. That like kick to the gut was something.
Oh no. Oof.
do you think if Cesaro got a hairpiece that they would like give him the WrestleMania spot?
Like a Nick Burke hairpiece, like Nikki Ben.
No, I'm thinking more like Gene Hackman and Superman. Like the Lex Luthor perm.
Yeah.
80s perm. Cesaro can pull off that Harley Race perm.
Miss Taskmaster. Damn. Lighting each other up.
So is Sami Zayn eliminated or
Yeah, they're
what?
saying, well, he said Sammy got eliminated by KO.
Okay.
So it's just
By
these three.
knockout or by Kevin Owens?
By Kevin Owens.
He was knocked out by Kevin Owens. It was a double KO.
Yeah. And then Orton came out and gave him the RKO, and I'm like, oh no, that's three.
And then Chris Hero as Cassius Ohno. And then Kyle O'Reilly comes in.
I can't handle all these KOs. It's like Mike Tyson punch out.
Man, this is brutal.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
I wasn't saying brutal like it was a bad thing. Saying
Brutal. This is brutal.
like they're
I
like
don't like
really
all this.
they're going hard.
Yeah, they are. Everybody's got their working boots on.
I want to see. I want to see that. I want to see that. Ooh, dang! I want to see that spot where they do implied violence, where he drops the steps off the side of the thing, and he's like, "Oh, he was down there! Oh man!"
You know what? I'm changing my vote. You're right. Cesaro should win this.
It definitely
Thanks.
should.
Thanks for
Will.
saying you're right. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but
I mean, he's the only logical choice at this point.
Thank you for validating us.
we needed that.
Yeah.
Now watch Jay Uso win.
I live for Eddie Valentine's validation.
Is Jey Uso still in the match?
No, pin him!
Yeah.
Pin him! What are you doing? Oh, come on now. Okay, that's cool. But, I mean, it's a hat on a hat.
Gutbuster was sick.
Cesaro got eliminated, huh?
A one-legged swing?
I should have stuck with my original.
Oh,
Shut up.
Get him,
No,
get
shut
him,
up.
Jay. Get him, Jay. I'm switching back. Jay Uso.
Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh. Worst chamber ever. Worst pay-per-view ever. Worst company.
I'm going.
Ugh.
I'm going with whoever's the winner.
my choice for winning is the person who goes over.
I'm very upset right now.
Why? Jey Uso. Come on, man.
Yeah, whatever.
This might be crazy.
This might be mad crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, this is gonna be sick. Get him. Oh.
All right. There it was.
Wait, damn it.
I'm not
there yet.
saying anything. I'm just saying there it was. On
There
my
it
end.
was. I'm just gonna take my headphones off. Wait for the finish of this match.
Do you know why? Because Daniel Bryan is WrestleMania show ready.
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
Welcome back. So not Cesaro, which I'm very upset about.
Yeah, that's wild. I had two customers that sat right by where I'm set up, so I had to shut down for a second. I just turned around and noticed that nobody's in the ring but these two.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Daniel Bryan is bruised to hell.
Mm-hmm. Got himself a title match though. So wait, isn't Daniel Bryan pretty much booking the show these days?
Yeah, that's what he put himself over. Classic Carney Booker put himself
Damn
over.
Spo. Damn Spo.
Spo. The person holding the pencil holds all the power.
Yes, so.
Wow. So did the match meet expectations that I missed?
Yeah, it was a really good match. I just think the wrong guy won.
So it's Daniel Bryan over tonight for the title, and then what? Who is it against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania then?
You think Bryan's going to win the title here?
Defender
Here it comes.
Edge.
Wow, they're doing it right after the match.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's kind of cool.
I mean, it's cool, but I think it's just a horrible thing for them to do.
It's very heelish.
It doesn't speak to Brian's cancer.
Right. I'm just marking out here. I'm just like, oh, you dirty man.
This is awesome.
Cheater. Yeah, chicken. Yeah, paper champion.
So if Daniel Bryan wins, does he become head of the table?
That's a good question.
Wouldn't that be great? Like whoever wins just becomes the head of the Samoan family.
Only they do videos of Brian sitting there with like Roman Reigns' family.
Photoshop a bunch of pictures of Daniel Bryan when he was a kid and with the rest of the Samoan family, like football pads.
Ava has no idea who he is. He's like, why are you here? Why are you in my house?
Like he really just takes over the whole family.
Yeah.
Becomes out of the table. There. See, I should be writing this show. To be flying knee. Oh.
Oh my God.
It's over.
I got it working on my TV.
Oh, dang.
But it's on my phone too, so I'm going to turn it off on my phone.
How did they miss this Roman Reigns how many years ago?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
They just saw toys and they saw appearances because he's a really good-looking dude.
Well, now it's too late.
Well, no. Now you know what it was back then is because if they would have turned Roman heel back when they had a crowd, the crowd would have cheered him. It would have been better writing. It would have been better television, but they would have had the crowd cheering a heel. And now that there's no crowd, they can turn him heel and have, filter in those boos. It's the same thing with Cena. That's why they never turned Cena heel. Cena would have been a great heel. They never pulled the trigger because the crowd would have cheered.
Yeah, it's almost a heel turn to not go heel.
Yeah.
Because you're getting that heat anyway.
I don't understand this.
The thing that bothers me the most about the Thunderdome nowadays is when you watch it, you never see anybody. All you ever see is people going,
yeah.
Like
that bothers you?
Well, okay.
It's very obvious.
I'm gonna lose my mind. What was the point of all this? What was the point of this? What did this help anybody? Oh, I don't. We just watched these guys kill each other for that.
Mm-hmm.
For that squash. Why?
Yep. Because it puts Reign over as this monster heel.
You could have done that without the Elimination Chamber. It doesn't matter. He just went through the Elimination Chamber. It's oh my God. It only makes sense if you put Daniel Bryan over. Otherwise, there's no point of the Elimination Chamber match.
Oh, he still won the Chamber match.
What does that matter? He just got choked out in a squash.
Yeah, but he got squashed after he beat 5 other guys.
I don't know. I guess they're just.
And he accomplished nothing. He accomplished nothing.
He still won the shot.
What did he accomplish?
Well, dude, if the winner of the Royal Rumble loses at WrestleMania, it's the same thing. He still won the Royal Rumble.
The winner of the Royal Rumble doesn't wrestle an Elimination Chamber match only to get squashed in a minute.
I guess they're just going
the same night
from here.
It made sense to me. Because now he's going to WrestleMania. He's probably going to work Edge, and he's going to be this monster heel against Edge.
There's an Edge appearance.
So this was the end goal right here. This is what we're looking at, the end goal, which had nothing, didn't do anything for. I don't think this did anything for anybody or advance anything. It didn't make me want to see this anymore. It just made me think. You want to know what this made me think? That I just wasted my time watching these guys like go out there and kill each other for something that could have been done at any time on any Monday night or Friday night or whatever.
I just think they should give Brian like a little more than one move.
Ah! Oh, Mark, we lost him. I
thought my phone exploded for a second. It made a squeak and then a bright light set up in here.
This whole thing went from A to B to X. Somehow Edge is in there. I don't know. I don't get it.
Or did it go to rated R? Superstar.
Jeez, man. I don't know. I think it makes sense. Really puts over the champion. I think it really puts over the champion.
It doesn't. He beat a guy that just got the hell beat out of him by 6 other guys for an hour.
No. I mean, it puts him over as a heel. It puts him over as this big monster heel. He was too chicken to get in the match in the first place, and then he comes out and squashes the guy that was just in there for an hour. So now it looks like
know that Roman Reigns is not a chicken. That is revisionist history. He's clearly not a chicken. Who is going to buy a Samoan as a chicken heel?
But he's taking the cheap way out.
It was an attempt to probably get over what Paul Heyman's services are. I mean, yeah. I think it probably would have been cooler if like Daniel Bryan won the Elimination Chamber and then had a match at the end of the night against Rowan. That would have been better, I thought.
I'm just going to go down on the record as saying that trying to sell a Samoan as a chicken heel will never work in a million years. We've clearly seen that Roman Reigns is not a chicken anything. No Samoan is a chicken anything, and has never been presented as such because it's ludicrous.
It's not so much being a chicken; it's being like doing the least amount of work and getting paid the most amount of money. I don't know. I get it. It's cool if you don't. I understand. I totally understand your point. I'm giving you validation, Eddie. I totally understand. I don't know. I liked it though. Yeah, Dave Klein agrees with you. This whole segment should have been at the end of the pay-per-view. Yeah, I mean, I see both ways, I guess.
You could have even had the same exact match at the end of the night, and it probably would have meant more.
I don't know.
Yeah, it would still give him that couple hours to like recover from the Elimination Chamber match, but like still he's lumped up. So they could have had that exact match, and it still would have been as over, if not more over.
Well, we don't know what's over anymore.
Well,
there's no real crowd.
Nobody wants to be over.
Oh, Mark's phone fell again. I don't know. I'm digging it. I don't know what's over at all, but I know what I like. And I like that. I thought that was cool.
It sounds like you were doing an ad for something. I know what I like, and I'm listen. I'm a very business and successful business.
My whole thing is you guys figuring out Daniel Bryan was doing the writing. I guess he decided that he'll look like the chump if they were going to do that, so it didn't hurt any of the other guys.
I guess, yeah.
It does. It definitely protects Daniel Bryan in a way. I don't know. Rick, your opinion is objectively wrong.
Yo, did
I enjoyed
Socio
it. That's all I'm saying. I enjoyed it.
Socio pop on yet? While I was going
No,
on?
I sent him the link. I don't know where he's at.
Well, he came and went. He said, "Oh, Mark's not here. Never mind."
Did Bunny show up on SNL
SNL.
with the 24/7 title?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's hard for people to understand, but if you know how big this guy is, this is really good for WWE. Because he's like an international star, so a lot of people don't know who he is.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll find out if the numbers reflect that. I mean, I
Those
know
numbers
he's
aren't
the.
reflecting it.
I know he's the top merch seller. Now shoot on him.
Shoot
Oh,
on him?
come
Is that what he said?
on. Yeah.
Could the Miz, the dude just slapped the Miz.
Well, I guess you probably could get away with slapping the Miz like that.
Does he have strings in his braid? Is that what that is?
Did they change Damian Priest gimmick back to the black? He's not wearing the white GoBots
He
outfit
probably,
anymore, is he?
I mean, he probably doesn't have a match on the pay-per-view, so he's probably just wearing whatever the heck he wants to wear.
I want to know whose awful decision was it to put him in that white Power Rangers, Seth Rollins Power Rangers outfit at the last show. That was horrible.
I don't understand why Matt Riddle's dressed like that stuntman guy.
Super Dave?
He's dressed like
Yeah.
Evil Knievel.
Yeah,
This is a Vince. That's a Vince. Who the heck else knows who Evil Knievel is right now?
he's like, you know who's really hot and with it with the kids these days? Evil Knievel.
Who do the kids like? Evil Knievel, the motorcycle guy. So put him on that Riddle character. He looks like Evil Knievel.
Am I the only person that watched Super Dave back on Showtime in the 80s?
Super Dave. That would be a bigger rib. That would definitely be a much bigger rib if it was based on Super Dave rather than Evil Knievel. That'd actually be really funny. I'd have more respect for Vince McMahon's sense of humor.
I've been holding on to this one, guys, but I think this is going to be the one that really springs us into the new era.
Super Dave.
Super Dave. Remember Super Dave?
Super
He's
Dave
back in
Osborne.
Bought some Super Dave Pogs the other day. Yeah, I'm surprised they put Morrison over in this 4-way. Usually don't show any faith in Morrison at all.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he went over in it as well.
Oh,
The
no,
dreaded Bola.
they're pulling the trigger. They're pulling the trigger on him.
Yeah, finally. This was pretty much the match of people that everyone forgot about and lost faith in completely.
Yeah, this is supposed to be Keith Lee's spot. I think
Yeah,
I'm
man.
equal or greater value.
Yeah, I just hope he's okay. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he's got a crutch.
This is Bobby Lashley's best gear ever.
Yeah,
He looks like a Mortal Kombat character.
yeah, it's better than those trunks. They're overdone, I think.
No, he looks like he's gonna go in there and kill somebody.
Right, but I'm saying compared to like the shorty shorts that everybody wears. These
Oh yeah, these are
the better look.
this is the Zeus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He went with Zeus, and it's a great look for him. Man, it's too bad Bobby Lashley can't talk.
Yeah. He'd pretty much be the total package if he could.
Yeah,
But teaming him up with MVP is perfect because MVP is great on the mic.
I think the Hurt Business is a great. That's a great group.
Yeah.
I wish they were on SmackDown, so they could be handled better.
Just for the better writing. So is this Super Dave wannabe? Is he winning this match? Yo, we got Nico back. Yo, what's going on, sir?
Hey, what's up, gang? How's everybody?
Great
man?
hashtag. How you doing?
Hello.
I just got to make sure people don't forget, you know.
I love that there's like a hashtag with a question mark at the end.
Well, it's a question. It's like, hey, member? Hey, you guys, member?
Remember?
Remember,
Hey, remember that time that guy killed himself, but he didn't?
Did you?
You've been watching the show?
No, I'm actually just tuning in.
There we go.
So I missed everything up to this point. I did just see the highlights
Wow.
there.
How scary
Yeah.
strong is Bobby Lashley?
Yeah.
They might catch that.
When he just like lifted John Morrison up and is that-
like he was a toddler. Yeah.
right. Yeah. He healed him like he was a child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get over there.
Yeah, he is pretty
I know I'm
scary.
about to see it. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, do you guys remember this ref? D. Edwards?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny, man. Like I was just thinking about it now, and I was thinking about how like when they hold the belts up, they have to have like these blank ass stares on their face. Like I took a picture of like Charles Robinson once, and I was like, look how like dead his face is. He's like,
You have to not outshine the belt in any way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you have to completely let the belt is doing the work here.
the championship title's doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I hate saying belt. As a matter of fact, I like to call them titles. You know,
Ooh.
belt.
love these two
I want your
together.
belt, dude. My pants are falling down. I need a belt.
That was
Man.
McMahon's whole thing. McMahon went on what was it, some interview thing when he was like, "It's not a belt, pal. It's a championship." Like he had this
Man.
big, like super pissed about it.
Well, doesn't he have like
Definitely
a list that you
makes
can't
a
call
difference.
certain things?
Oh no,
There's
Too
there's a
many.
list of words that are like, you instead of saying that, say this.
I think
Yeah.
I think strap is one of the ones you can't say.
Right. Yeah. It's got to be a championship or a title.
Jesus.
I don't believe Matt Riddle has terrible facials.
Yeah, he
Oh,
stinks.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm not
he,
a fan.
and he throws strikes like this.
He never looks like he's hurt. He looks like a goofball.
Yeah. Yep.
Like no matter what.
That's-
Like dude.
Yeah.
Like
Like on the
look
ground
you're- Yeah. Look like you're hurt, dude. Come
Kind
on.
of like Fire Marshal Bill a little bit, where we expect him to be like, "Let me show you something."
I enjoy that they're still trying with John Morrison too. Like John Morrison is the equivalent of like a hot chick who gets a job because she's hot. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like all right. Like he just never lives up to like the package that he looked like. You know what I mean?
He's an upper mid Carter.
Right. He's incredibly athletic. He looks great, and then the buck stops there.
And you can plug him into a main event when you need to.
Right. Jesus, Lashley's terrifying.
He's my favorite on Raw.
And you know what? He is not being helped by this match whatsoever. I don't know whose idea thought hey, yeah, Bobby Lashley in a 3-way. This would be great. They're trying.
I think
if he wins, he's going to look like a beast. Because they're double teaming him this entire match.
I think it was just to show how strong he is.
Gut wrench.
Oh.
Wow.
Oof. Right, there's the
Dude,
guy.
Bobby Lashley looks like a video game character. Like he doesn't look like a real person.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's like a Mortal Kombat character.
He has extra polygons, and the other guys don't. Like, you know.
I would pick him. I'd pick him in Mortal Kombat.
He's like Jax. He's like Jax without metal arms.
He doesn't need the metal arms.
Oof.
Is
that a scar?
You
on
know
the side
what?
of Lashley?
You know what? Props to Bobby Lashley. Great catches.
It does look like it.
Great catches both times.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was sitting there waiting for him.
Oh, he really took care of him.
Yeah.
What would be better is Bobby Lashley just catching them out of midair and just gently sending them on their feet, though.
Oh man. Yo, Riddle with no shoes on makes me nervous.
I hate this. I hate when like anyone's like holding him. He does these little like. What are you doing?
Those forearms look pretty
He's
simple.
like, you better stop it, silly.
Come on. Let me go.
It reminds me of, you remember in Batman Forever when like Tommy Lee Jones was trying to teach like Jim Carrey's character, the Riddler, to like throw a punch, and he like threw a weak ass punch at the guy and was like, ah! That's what his punches look like.
Okay, I'm gonna. I've been seeing a lot of guys use palm strikes in recent years, and I'm gonna go on the record as saying I have the second best palm strike after Jushin Liger.
I second that. I second the motion.
Thank you.
Evil Knievel.
Yeah, Riddle should just throw those forearms. His forearms look pretty good.
Yeah. I think I'm a little behind you guys, and like Morrison just took that Pele kick and sold to the corner, and he sells just a little too gracefully. He sells like a ballerina, like he sold up to one knee in the corner doing this little twirl. It was cute. Cute.
That's one of Morrison's problems. Too smooth.
Yeah,
it's the Brad Armstrong problem.
Yeah, it's like too graceful.
Mm-hmm.
It was a decent match.
Boom, boom, boom.
They are doing a pretty good job of leading. Lashley. Like Bobby Lashley looks confused at all times in this match, but he's there for everything. Is this no disqualification?
Yeah, they have this weird triple threat matches are never it's always a no DQ match.
So then why don't they just grab things and beat somebody in the head with them until they win?
Yeah, I feel like making a 3-way dance no disqualification only when it's convenient is some lazy ass BS.
Why didn't anybody use weapons this entire match? I would have went down to the ring with a bat.
I don't know. They do it in every single match, every triple threat match.
It's in. Oh,
we got Griddle Cakes, the new United States champion.
Who won by hitting him in the back with a crutch?
What was that? What is Riddle's dumb finish? What is that dumb finish he just did? It's like I'm gonna tuck my arm through your leg and then flop down. I don't get it. It's like
it's almost
it's like a Styles Clash, but crappy.
It was almost what was Jerry Lynn's finish with the pile driver?
It's a neutral.
Yeah, but he didn't do a pile driver. He just like flopped him.
Yeah, it was like a mix between that and the Styles Clash.
Yeah, that finish was garbage.
Yeah, if he dropped him right to his head, it would be great. Like if he sat out with that.
I don't know. That would be gross. But I don't think pile drivers are. I don't think pile drivers are allowed in WWE. I think that's one of those banned moves.
That stinks.
What was the point of this whole match?
To get Riddle over? What do you mean? What was the point of the match? Riddle won the championship. What do you mean? Was the point of the match?
Yeah, why did they make like John Morrison jump through pre-show hoops just to lose?
Because they needed a replacement for Keith Lee, and they didn't know what to do.
He's like, I can't get my tape off. I'm so mad. I'm gonna get my tape off. I can't get my tape off.
Rick, you keep talking like this booking is making sense, but it doesn't make sense. Having the 3-way, have it be a no DQ, and nobody use any weapons whatsoever up until the end, where Riddle uses a crutch, and then everybody's like, "Oh, by the way, it's no DQ," does not make sense. No, it's stupid and terrible.
I very much get that, but they do it for every single match, and I still don't know why. I don't know why.
I think we all know why.
Used as a crutch.
And it hardly gets somebody over. Also, if they have to, more or less. I mean, it's no DQ, but he needed a crutch. No pun intended to win. You know what I mean?
And
so it's like
he pinned the guy that wasn't the champion.
Bingo, bango. Yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you're just not truly.
That'll make us want to see Bobby Lashley versus. That doesn't make me want to see Bobby Lashley versus Matt Riddle.
I don't really want to see Matt Riddle.
Who's buying a ticket to see that?
I don't really like Matt Riddle, so I kind of don't want to see him do anything anyway. Like with anybody.
So WrestleMania is going to be on Peacock, right?
Yeah,
April 10th and 11th.
So yeah, I think this might be the last pay-per-view on the network, unless Fastlane is before. What is it, March 19th or 17th or something? Is the last day?
I don't know.
So once it goes to Peacock, it's not free then, right? I mean, you'll need what, Xfinity to watch it, or how does that work?
No, a premium subscription to Peacock costs the same as the network, the WWE network costs.
Right.
And then like you'll get the WWE network and everything that's on it, but you also get like Parks and Rec and like 30 Rock and all like NBC sitcoms.
Interesting.
Ad free.
Yeah.
I think Shayna Baszler should go to Japan.
She'd probably do better over in Japan.
Dude,
she would 40. Be amazing over in Japan. They take really good care of her too.
They just keep on teaming her with Nia Jax, and it's destroying her entire career. It really is.
Or would you say it's destroying her whole career?
Because of her hole.
I mean, what's the consensus on that whole thing? Was that scripted? Like, did they tell her to say that, or did she really ruin her?
I don't know.
I guess we're about to find out, huh?
Here she comes. Here comes the Deej.
I love how Nia Jax gets away with like being like her cardio being terrible and her being completely sloppy and like she just gets blown up and blasts people and everything. But God forbid anybody say anything about it because that's fat shaming.
Right.
Yeah, you're not allowed to shame people.
I think a good amount of it too is like she has a lot of in her head. She's like, well, there's nobody else who does what I do. Nobody else who has the connections that I have. Like, I think during a promo, I don't think maybe it was on NXT this week when she was like, she almost said, "Do you know who my family is?" Like she got cut off before she said, "Do you know? Do you know?" Like did that? Like you could tell that's a sentence she's used tons of times. I'm Dwayne's cousin.
Yeah, I'm sure she's absolutely protected in that way.
Right.
But I'm surprised nobody in the family has said anything to her, like because that's kind of a black eye, you know, like it's not a good look
at all.
Well, remember when she was in the program in NXT with Asuka? Her work was good.
I don't know. Was it? I don't think it was.
I thought it was.
I remember her program with Bailey, and that stunk.
Yeah, that stunk. But I thought her work with Asuka was really good.
Asuka,
like she knew how to work her, and she was trying.
Maybe that was just Asuka, but like you know, sometimes you have somebody that's not very good, and you get them in there with somebody that's great, and they can really make him like really shine him up.
Anyway, Nia Jax is lazy and she coasts.
It's more than she coasts. She has some kind of information on somebody. Like she's definitely holding something for ransom because there's no way you can hurt that many people legit and still be on the roster. I don't understand.
She's already dropped that like harassment and fat shaming thing online. So she's shown that she's not afraid to go there. So you know, it could be as simple as that.
Yo, that thing on Bianca Belair's head has to be hard to work with. Like that big old ponytail. It's gotta be.
Is that real or is that like an extension? Does anybody know? I will be so impressed if it's real.
I doubt it's
I bet you there's a good portion that is, but the whole thing, no way.
I mean, enough people have yanked on it and drug her around the ring that it hasn't come loose. So if it's a weave, it's a damn good one.
Yeah. Remember when she whipped Shayna Baszler with it and started cutting her open with it? That was great.
Yikes.
All right, I'm going to have to take a break during this match because it's going to be nothing but me hating on Nia Jax. So I'll be back.
Well, everybody, welcome to the We Love Nia Jax live stream.
Full support.
Commentary. We are going to talk about nothing about how great Nia Jax is.
We're going to oversell Nia Jax. Whoa, what a fantastic maneuver.
Look at her. Look at her talking to the ref there. She's so good.
The Nia Jax is the greatest wrestler of all time. Live stream, watch along podcast as presented by Rick Connor, who absolutely does love Nia Jax.
This segment is called Undeniable.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Rick pretends to hate Nia Jax, but we've seen the letters that he writes to WWE.
Well, he likes to pretend like this podcast never goes off the air, and he doesn't sit there and talk about his like Nia Jax, like gear. Yeah. What is it? Those gear bloopers folder that he has on his computer, and he won't stop talking about it or sending me things out of it. And I'm like, stop sending me Nia Jax gimmick bloopers. I don't want to see him like wardrobe malfunctions.
Enough.
He keeps tweeting that she should have an OnlyFans. I'm like, all right, come on.
I'm like, Rick, you have a problem. You have a Nia Jax problem. Look. You just saw her put Kane to shame right there.
Yeah,
with that face bump.
Yeah, she is the female DJ Hyde. It's pretty clear.
Well, if DJ Hyde is the greatest wrestler to have ever set foot in the ring, then yes, I would have to agree with you.
That was. I think I just saw the face bump you were talking about. It was Quesadora Bulldog that Sasha Banks did, and she didn't even touch the mat. Like, she went to one knee.
Yeah, like I said, putting Kane to shame.
Yeah,
putting Kane to shame.
Shayna just came in. Oh, ate that drop kick. She's shaking that off.
And here we see Shayna Baszler shining in her role as the Haku to Nia Jax's legendary Andre the Giant stature.
There's a lot of butt smacking going on here. Is that their thing? They're like, look at our butts. Look at our butts.
Well, no, that's like the thigh slap for the super kick. Except that's how women do it, and that's like women's style. They slap their butt.
Oh goodness!
I just want to see Shayna Baszler like destroy everybody in this ring. Like I just want to see her rip everybody's arms out and smash their faces like she can. She would rip through these women like a hot knife through butter.
Oh, badly. Yeah.
She's horribly misbooked.
Horribly.
Oh. And I think we all know, looking at Shayna Baszler, why she's not on at the top of Vince McMahon's list.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, I mean, for a couple of reasons, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's not willing to do the job, and wouldn't for obvious reasons.
Well, she's clearly not what's her name? The Marine chick.
Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans.
Yeah. She's not Lacey Evans, even though she could murder Lacey Evans with her bare hands.
Oh, badly. Or somebody like a Mandy Rose, or you know what I mean. Not that she's at the top of any list right now, but just fits the cookie cutter mold, you know.
Yeah. Remember, they tried to make her a neck vampire. That was great.
They tried to make Shayna Baszler a vampire.
A neck vampire, yeah. She like.
Because she bit Becky Lynch's neck.
What?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, that's a good gimmick.
That's something that women do to each other. Normal. It's like, remember how Tyson bit Holyfield's ear off? We want something like that, but in the neck.
Look how Nia Jax wisely, after conserving her energy on the apron, came into the ring and went directly into a hold. Just the strategy, just grounding.
Every movement she makes looks like a struggle. What are you gonna say, Corey?
Strategery.
Yes.
Like they're working up to their feet just then, and it was like, oh, I can't do it. Not with one leg.
Stop calling these spots with Shayna Baszler. Come on.
Nia just fell out of the ring. She missed a shoulder charge into the corner. Got tagged by Shayna and fell out of the ring.
I feel so bad for Shayna Baszler. I just want to see her stop in the middle of all that way too slow rolling around nonsense that Sasha Banks was trying to do with her and just punch her right in the face. Just stop and be like, I'm not doing this. Bam. Just I'm not rolling around like this.
Where's that Nia Jax? I'm really missing her right now.
You'll see. She's coming. She'll save the day.
Look at Shayna is just like, I ain't having none of it. They're trying to double up.
Shayna's Haku.
This is what would happen in real life. I don't know. Bianca Belair is pretty jacked.
I like Bianca Belair.
I wish I had like her delts right now. My delts are pathetic.
Oh.
Aha! Aha! Nia Jax in with the save.
Disco ball boots.
Get her, Nia. It's your time to shine.
Oh.
Hang on, I didn't see it yet. She didn't even come in yet for me. Oh, there's the save. There's the save. I can't wait to see what you're talking about.
Let's see if we start laughing at what I started laughing at.
wait. I'm not there yet. I'm just.
It's very like beginner wrestling.
Oh no! Oh Jesus! Oh no!
I was definitely laughing at her.
I'm having a hard time here, but no, she's doing great. She's doing good. She's doing good. She's all right.
Uh-huh.
She's all right. She's not slipping around too much.
Textbook wrestling.
Was it the Samoan drop? Was it the Samoan drop?
That was the second thing. The first thing was when Sasha Banks was lighting into her, and she was throwing all those really fast, like weak looking.
Yeah, she was like
strikes, and then she's just like still like her feet are like going up and down and everything, even though she stopped being hit.
Yeah,
and it was so funny. Wait, what's her name's
guy
sommelier out here?
Reginald.
She definitely has the worst Samoan drop of any Samoan I've ever seen. Easily. That's without a doubt.
Yeah, it's not smooth at all.
I have a better Samoan drop.
Right. Well,
I don't even think I've ever done one, and I'm sure I could do it better. It was like never my thing, but I could definitely do it better than Nia Jax.
It's not a Samoan drop. It's a Samoan
here it comes again.
Flop.
So that was a crappy Samoan drop too.
More like Samoan flop.
Hey, I was trying to say Samoan plop.
More like Samoan slop.
Flop and flop and flop. We could do it like Beastie Boys and be like Samoan.
Yeah, like here's the real bottom line here. Like this is a pay-per-view. and that match was not up to code. It just wasn't good enough. I mean, I don't know if it's everybody's fault or just Thunder Chunk.
Well, I don't
Rick.
know. I don't know why they keep trying to run these really long, complicated tumbling spots with Shayna Baszler. Stop doing that. She doesn't do it well. It looks like nonsense. We were just talking about the greatness of Nia Jax on the Rick Connor Presents.
I'm sure.
The We Love Nia Jax live stream Elimination Chamber watch along, as presented by Rick Connor Loves Nia Jax.
We also were talking about how you keep writing letters to WWE that Nia Jax should have an OnlyFans. Like, you can't wait for fire Nia Jax.
I told everyone that you need to stop sending me pictures out of your Nia Jax wardrobe malfunction folder. We did say that.
She's pretty much poured into that suit anyway. I don't think you can possibly have a wardrobe malfunction.
Rick, you missed it, man. She outshined everybody in the match. She actually did good.
Yep. I mean, I'm talking like as far as the pay-per-view up until this point, Nia Jax has taken home Wrestler of the Night so far, and I'm not seeing how anybody's gonna beat that. I don't know how anybody's gonna follow that.
I didn't see any of the match, but I can pretty much call exactly what happened. Nia Jax got in there. She did a mix of a shoulder tackle and a clothesline, which was pretty much just hitting her with her boobs. And then she did a leg drop and a Samoan drop, and then that was it.
Two Samoan
drops. Two Samoan drops. Oh man, she's pulling out all the stops today.
Dude,
the
worst.
See, and you call yourself a Nia Jax fan, but you'd even add mention the rest holds in there.
Oh yeah, the rest holds. Well, those are epic. Those are some epic rest holds.
Yeah, what was that match? 7 minutes. I mean, clearly you had to have at least two rest holds in that match.
Yes.
Are they doing this?
Yeah, the second chamber match
now. So did they just scrap the whole Asuka and Lacey Evans thing? We're not even gonna get an explanation.
Lacey Evans. Wow.
Lacey Evans be pregnant though.
Yeah, I was thinking that there was going to be some kind of replacement or something.
I love how all the women wrestlers that are like that are just like, you know what, I'm just going to get pregnant during the pandemic. That way I don't have to go to work.
I mean, it's a good strategy.
Yeah, it is. It really is. They can't do anything about it.
I wouldn't really paint it with that broad of a brush, I would say, but I mean, like, I have to agree with Cornette when he says, like, you're right in your top earning year right now. What didn't you plan ahead?
What top earning year? The pandemic year where they're wrestling in Tron, where they're wrestling in no, this stuff will like blow over in like a year or so, and then there'll be crowds again, and then they'll come back. Like, so they lose a year or so, and then they lose the baby weight, and they get back into ring shape, and then they come back.
And also neglect their child because they work for WWE.
It's a year-long baby vacation.
It looks like it would not be fun to take Drew McIntyre's kick. Like, it looks like he comes in pretty hard with that. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
It does look pretty stiff.
And he weighs a lot. You know what I mean? Like, he's a big boy. I mean, I used to do a Yakuza kick, so I know that I pretty much tried to kill people. So, you know.
I don't know. I haven't heard any complaints or anything from anybody. So maybe he's doing. Maybe he just looks like he's murdering people.
Yeah, he hits it clean. It just looks like murder.
It's murder.
It's murder. Hello.
Do you think Sheamus regrets wearing that hat where Vince McMahon could see it?
He's dressed like it's like wearing the Indiana Jones hat.
He wore it into the building one day. He was just like, "Oh man, I found this cat at a gas station. Isn't this hilarious?" And he was like, wait a minute, get back here. Let me see that again. Put that back on.
We said, Freddy Krueger. It reminds me, like, he looks like he's dressed like Brad Pitt's character in Snatch. Like the Pike.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You like dogs? You like caravan?
Oh, what? You're Irish? That's like gypsies. Why don't we just make that your gimmick?
That's like gypsies.
Yes, Vince McMahon cannot tell the difference between Irish people and gypsies. That's a fact.
Do you remember Mike Calamaris, Rick? Mike the Greek, Brendan's friend.
Sounds familiar.
Real big guy. He had like a little tiny ponytail on the top of his head. He used to tell me stories of like going to Greece because that's where he was from. He said you'd see gypsies in the street and you just spit at them. Like if you don't spit at them, they're gonna try to rob you. You just see them and you just spit at them. Like, is that you legit do that? I could never just spit on somebody.
Oh, I've had some Romanian friends. They say the same thing. It's that kind of thing. Yeah.
Spit on gypsies. And Mike used to always talk about how he came to the. Remember the match we had on the beach, Rick?
Yeah.
He used to always bring that up to both of us all the time. And to wrestling.
Hey, let's try something real fast. So, what do you guys see right now? McIntyre was just walking up the steps to the cage for me. Are you guys way ahead?
He's in the ring now, holding the belt, shrugging his shoulders.
He's doing one of these moves.
Now there's a bunch of
hang
fire.
on. I'm trying to sync like how many seconds behind I am. Because right now he's
handing
he
the
still
belt.
hasn't held up the belt yet for me. Now he's holding it up. Okay,
Now
so what I was going to suggest,
pause.
Would you guys be willing to pause for like 20 seconds and then, you know what I mean?
All right.
Pause it, count to like 15 or 20, and then play. So that way I'm not like, what are you guys talking about?
All right.
I'm not
pausing.
I'm not.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
I paused it when they closed the door in his pod.
Yeah.
You can't make me do that. I'm not.
Don't if you don't want to. I was just asking.
I'm not living in your time travel world. Your time travel alternate reality.
Not bending space and time for you.
Excuse me. Remember Epstein?
AJ's coming out now.
Question mark.
Yeah.
All right. Unpause. Right. Everybody at home is like,
how big is that guy?
All right. On 3, 2, 1, play.
AJ.
Right, so
AJ's like this.
Oh no, AJ hasn't even come out for me, so now I'm behind. Great.
Oh, cool.
See,
everybody else.
What happens? This is what happens when you play with time, man. Now you're in the past.
All right, I pause.
Now you're farther back in the past, Rick.
Is it? Rick, let me know when AJ's out.
AJ's out. He's walking down with Almas now.
Okay,
look,
all right. We're good. I'm good.
Let's just restart from the beginning.
Just
let's start it over. Let's start over.
Everybody just go home.
Pre-show. Let's get back to the pre-show. Back to basics.
AJ and this dude look like Toe Jam and Earl.
So now why is Drew McIntyre in the Elimination Chamber match? Is this for the title?
Yes.
And he's in the Elimination Chamber match because Roman Reigns is looking really smart right now and Drew McIntyre looks like an idiot.
Yeah, well, he's a fighter, you see, Eddie. He's the fighting champion.
Yeah, that makes you dumb.
I guess. He's just, he's got the never back down from a fight gimmick going on. He's like, oh, you want me in the chamber? Yeah, you got it. I'll put my title on the line.
Do you think that they're gonna take the belt off him tonight?
That's my call. I think it's going to Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Yeah. They've been having beef. Oh, look at the little 8-bit New Day people.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that.
I
think it's actually a better story if Sheamus gets it now. Sheamus gets the belt now, going into WrestleMania, and then Drew's got to get it back, and that's Drew McIntyre's WrestleMania moment.
Do you think Vince McMahon knows there's a difference between Irish people and Scottish people?
Probably not.
I don't think he cares.
He doesn't know the difference between Scottish people and Vikings. We've seen that.
Where's the hat? Oh, he's definitely not going over. He didn't wear the hat out. He had a big blow up with creative right before going out to the curtain. I'm not wearing the hat.
He only wears the hat in like promos and stuff.
Vince is on the earpiece right now with the ref. All right, we're changing the finish. Sheamus ain't going over. He didn't wear the hat. Go with plan B.
Seeing Sheamus, I was just wondering, are they still doing Zero with Cesaro? Is like he's just nowhere to be found? What's he up to?
Cesaro?
This is going to be.
He was in the first Elimination Chamber match.
Oh, he was? Okay, I didn't know what he's been up to these days.
They've been putting him over like crazy.
Yeah, they buried him much earlier on the show.
Oh, good. They keep including him just to lose. Got it.
Okay, I'm calling the finish. This is going to be Sheamus and McIntyre's Toronto.
Toronto.
What's that word mean?
What do you mean?
Like it's going to be the short. Yep, that's it.
What'd you say, Rick?
It's no explanation. It's just going to be it's going to be Toronto. You know, guys, the city.
Toronto. Yep, Toronto.
You know,
figure
like
it
Canada?
Out. Yep. There. Now, internet detectives figure that one out.
They're going to be Blue Jays.
Come up with your schizo theories on what I just said. It's probably just a blown joke.
Had you said Montreal, I would have been like a screw job or something. Or?
Yeah, that was probably what I was going for.
I'm not sure what happened in Toronto.
That was probably what I was going for on that bomb I just dropped there. But I guess that would have made more sense. That might have been funny. The only thing that changes about Randy Orton is his widow's peak.
He's got fake eyeballs tattooed, painted on his eyelids. Yeah, just totally paying attention.
I dig it.
It makes me think of when Jack Sparrow had his eye when he was like with the tribe in the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Oh, that's totally what he was going for, because that's when he started doing it, when that second Pirates movie came out. The only thing is he's still doing it, and nobody remembers that at all. He's like, I'm still cool like Johnny Depp, right? And people are like, who?
I mean, are we all in agreement that this is like new generation tier wrestling at this point? I mean, in terms of like product tone and gimmicks, and
they're not. I don't think they're there with the gimmicks yet. We don't see too many occupations has gimmicks anymore. Like there's no plumbers or former hockey players or trash men.
But all the angles are cartoony. I mean, these are all cartoon characters.
Yeah,
I think. I think it's pretty clear that like who WWE is marketing towards versus say like an AEW.
I don't think it's clear at all. I have no idea what this is anymore. Like AEW's problem is that it's too much Gaga. Like everybody went Gaga this last year, and it's way too much, and needs to be brought way back in the other direction.
I just saw the closed captioning when he went over to Kofi. Just like, I see you clutching your quads. Your quads look thick though. These some thick ass quads. You doing some squats? I can tell. Like, what the hell are they even talking about?
I think like the the nonsense booking, the stuff that doesn't make sense. I think it's geared more towards kids because they're not paying attention to that stuff and they don't care. You know what I mean?
Well, AEW
and they're worried about selling toys.
Yeah, and well, AEW is clearly like wrestling has developed its own nerd following because all the stuff that used to be nerd stuff is now mainstream popular. All the stuff that I got picked on and bullied about, like comic books and Dungeons and Dragons and everything else, is now like multi-billion-dollar franchises. And it's super popular, but I got picked on for that stuff when I was a kid. So now the unpopular nerd thing is professional wrestling, specifically AEW. It's a very nerd culture, and they all need to be bullied and put into lockers. Bullying works, and start with a wrestling fan. Start with an AEW fan.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I think that probably in like, the late 90s, early 2000s, you would have a group of guys that would, typically be more into a football game, coming to a wrestling show like it was a sport and having a good time. And now you have nothing but, like you said, you have nothing but nerds, like nothing but nerds.
Yeah. And that's why they're all getting hit with it. Like the really like skeevy ones are getting hit with those like sexual harassment and Me Too things and everything too, because they're creepy. They're creepy and they like it's stalky, creepy. Use that
and have had no real life experience. Talking to the opposite sex or whatever. You know what I mean? They didn't learn the proper way to do that.
They never got over to the point where they didn't have to.
Right.
That's the problem. They never understood how to like attract people without being a creeper.
Right.
like they learned early on that manipulation is the way to do it, and never unlearned that.
Right.
There's a song by a guy named Trevor Moore that it's called Bullies, and it starts off like all sad and somber, talking about a girl that got ostracized because she self-identifies as something else. But then he finds out that the girl self-identifies as a wolf, and he's like, "Are you effing kidding me? I almost retweeted this." And he goes on this whole rant about how we need the bullies around in our lives.
That's hilarious.
It's a really funny song if you ever check it out.
A wolf.
Well, Randy Orton chinlock. For the folks watching along. What a hot open. What a hot open with that Randy Orton chinlock. Come on, Randy. Like, come on now. This has to be, I think Randy Orton is just ripping everybody at this point. He's just taking the check and ripping everybody. He literally opened this elimination chamber with a chinlock.
got locked in tight still on Jeff Hardy.
He's just trolling people at this point by wrestling.
I think he's just old. Him and Hardy are just getting old, and they can't do as much as they used to be.
Yeah.
they can't open a match hot, then they shouldn't be working. Hogan and Flair would have been out there bumping around.
He started. He started the match by tossing him to the outside and working him on the grate. I mean, it's
That was
That's
the most Matt
lazy.
comment of the entire night. I had to jump
The
in.
most Matt comment.
Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair would have been bumping around.
we got Matt Flowers back. They need to bring Hogan back. Damn it!
I'll be Matt. I don't like this, you guys.
They need to work out more.
This is so stupid. I think I nailed his voice. I think I nailed it.
Wait. So Drew McIntyre doesn't even get to come out last. What advantage does he have as a champion in this match?
Well, he lost. There was a big gauntlet match that Sheamus won, so Sheamus gets to come out last.
I'd be angry about that. I would complain. I'd be like, I'm the champion. I come out last at least. I got to do this stupid, weird cage pod thing to begin with. And the very least you could do is let me come out last because I'm the champion. How about that? He should be talking to Paul Heyman.
Yeah, that's
Drew
what
McIntyre
faces
needs Paul Heyman.
That's what faces need to do. They need to complain more.
It worked for Hogan. That was
for Hogan.
Talk about it. No, it worked for Hogan in storyline angle form. Every Hogan angle is about Hogan whining about somebody and complaining about them cheating. Every one.
Dude, Hogan worked like a heel the whole time. He
did.
He never worked like he did back
rakes.
Yeah, eye rakes.
Eye rakes. Yep.
He did everybody. I'm like, bro, you don't need that much of an advantage on people. You're already like 7 foot tall. You're like 280 pounds.
You know what? Have Hulk Hogan manage Drew McIntyre. He'll know what to do. Actually, Hulk Hogan would somehow probably end up like talking his way into another championship run. Be Hulk Hogan versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania.
How is Matt Flowers not here when we're talking this much about Hulk Hogan?
I like that Kofi's in his pod marking out for everybody. It's funny.
Oh, yeah. Scott Marvel wants to know if Corey's at a strip club. It's dark and there's a leather couch. He's waiting for his lap dance.
Uh-huh. This is my living room strip club.
I'm just up here with all my toys that I've been collecting. No big deal. I'm just collecting X-Men toys now.
Do you post? Are those ones you post on Instagram?
Yeah. I went down this rabbit hole because I was trying to get a Gambit figure, and then I saw that they do this Build-A-Figure thing where like you have to buy the whole set and then you build somebody else because they all come with a piece, and it's just it's OCD, really. It's really a problem.
Yeah, you're their target audience.
Yeah. I watched the show in the 90s, and now I'm 40 almost, and they're like, "Oh, we can get this jerk. We can get him."
I somehow missed the X-Men in the 90s. I don't know how I missed this cartoon. It just completely went over my head, and everybody's talking about how great it is now. It's on Disney Plus. I got to go back.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, please do. I didn't
know it was on Disney Plus. I really enjoyed it when I was a kid.
It's not that great.
Oh no!
Talk about
no!
It's one of the greatest cartoons ever made.
I want somebody
to
punch Mark in the face.
Best cartoons ever made. Easily.
He didn't like
men's
it.
and men's.
No.
We're not friends anymore, Mark.
How it was. That's like saying G.I. Joe was a great cartoon. Have you ever rewatched that cartoon?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Let's talk about the illustrations of the men and women in that show. Like they showed full butts and like very large bosoms in that show, and I did not have a problem with it at 10 years old.
G.I. Joe had story structure and plots, things that are completely missing from today's cartoons, and taught a moral lesson. I saw Teen Titans Go. They did a storyline where Beast Boy started a pyramid scheme, and he had a rap song about it. And the whole episode was about how he had money from a pyramid scheme. But that was it. End of story. Start a pyramid scheme, make a lot of money, sing a rap song about it, and that's it, folks. That's great. Like an 80s cartoon would be like, hey, you shouldn't do a pyramid scheme because you'll go to jail and you'll ruin people's lives. Nope, not Teen Titans Go in 2018.
What is going on with AJ?
What's happening?
Randy Orton has been eliminated. Oh, that's not good for Kofi. Oh, that's not good for Jeff Hardy.
Orton's throwing his temper tantrum.
Orton's like,
So
I'm going to do some chin locks, and then I'm eliminated.
So is Jeff is Jeff Hardy like gimmick a Japanese ghost now? Is that what it is?
He's the grudge lady.
He's been playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima lately. I guess
So
nobody
AJ
else plays Ghost of Tsushima. Fine.
I've never heard of it. I don't know what the heck that is.
No. I just play a lot of Lego Jurassic World with my son.
I've heard it's very good.
Those Lego games are very satisfying if you have like anxiety and stuff, because you just walk around and smash stuff and collect coins.
I used to have the Lego Batman game.
Yeah.
Played the heck out of that. I don't have kids though. I'm just
No,
a
it's
lonely man in his 30s just going to town on some Lego game.
Did McIntyre just chop Jeff Hardy and hit himself in the throat with Jeff Hardy's elbow?
Yeah,
You're ahead of us still.
Because
Well, look for it. Look for it. Look for it.
Yeah, now I'm seeing almost walk back, and then I see Tornado DDT from Kofi Kingston.
Oh, you guys are way behind me. I'm in the future. I'm in the future. But let me tell you, the future isn't looking bright, gentlemen.
sorry, I'm too busy. I'm making Rogue and Pyro fight right now. It's like, yeah.
Did anybody see it? Did you guys see the chop yet, where he hits himself in the throat with Jeff Hardy's
I
elbow?
only saw him like sell it after, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't.
He chops him, but as he followed through with the chop, he jammed his throat on Jeff Hardy's elbow, and you see him grab his throat. And
I watched him grab his throat, but I didn't see.
Yeah, he followed through with the chop and drove his own throat into Jeff Hardy's elbow, and it looked like it hurt him because he grabbed his throat then. That's gotta suck.
yeah. So is it just Sheamus that needs to come out of the pod at this point?
Oh my god, I forgot Sheamus was in this match.
So I guess they don't care at all that AJ's dude just ripped the thing off. Like, you're allowed, I guess. You're allowed to do that.
I mean, there's no disqualifications or anything.
Yeah, I just did. Oh, that brainbuster was for realsies.
Of course.
Yeah, they kicked Almost out, and that's pretty much it.
I just want AJ's guy to carry him like a baby. Like, you know what I mean? Just to carry him out. Like if he gets eliminated, just carry him out like a little baby. He's like, shh,
Well,
it's okay. It's okay.
AJ could do a chicken heel. Sheamus is fighting off that.
Oh no!
He's
Monkey toss into the
gotta
chains.
He's got to use the bathroom really bad right now. It's just the worst possible moment. It's just like, oh my god, I can't believe this. I gotta be out of this pod in like a minute, and I gotta use the bathroom.
I mean, that's so believable. I could see being in that pod and having to pee so bad.
Yeah.
Like it's like nerves hit you before you go out there. For me, always where I have to piss like right before I walk out.
Oh, you're just yelling at a ring crew member, put up the pee curtain.
Sheamus looks like he's having a panic attack right now. Sheamus just had his arms on the thing and was like breathing like.
There's a real Patrick Bateman moment.
I thought he was like, he's like, all right, you're gonna get through this. Calm down.
AJ has the best back body drop bumps ever. They're amazing. Oh my god. Oh man.
I wouldn't want to take that suplex gut, whatever.
Yeah, onto the floor.
On the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just face bump.
McIntyre's stupid strong too, huh?
Yeah.
He's like stupid strong.
There's that back body drop.
Oh, there it is.
That Eddie was talking about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I used to be able to get that high on a back body drop.
I remember.
Landed a little wonky.
It's true.
There it is, slow motion. Whoa.
Eddie, were you there when Bumbo was trying to tell us the story about some guy's eye popping out in a wrestling match at school?
Oh, jeez, you're still talking about this?
No.
That was in Blackballed. That wasn't even in WPW.
Yeah, it was before WPW. Where it's like
I think I was confusing Matt the last time we were on stream together.
Why? What was confusing?
Well, I was just like ripping him and everything. I think I told him Cryptic Keegan got a job at GameStop or something like that. He was talking about something about Cryptic Keegan. I said that was funny because I think because
some of your ribs are 100% believable. Like, you go out of the realm of
but he has to know by now.
Yeah, but
like,
that's something that can totally happen, and it doesn't. Like,
dude, Drew
McIntyre was like punching him in the face,
right in the face.
Yeah.
Like, this looks as hell.
They got heat, brother.
Somebody owes somebody money.
Well, he's like, you went over my mom's and took that stuff.
You took that sword and killed.
You took the sword and
you didn't even try her casserole.
Oh my god. Okay. Now you're gonna punch each other like that and then throw that kick. I'm reporting from the future. On a very bad Drew McIntyre kick.
I didn't hear what you just said. You're reporting what?
A bad
from
kick.
The future. From
Am I
the
the only
future.
one would rather just watch AJ and Kofi wrestle?
All right, let's see this kick. Oh yeah, that was a weak kick.
Bleh.
Yeah, AJ and Kofi are killing it in this match, but Drew and Sheamus are just like stiffing the hell out of each other.
They're just bruising the hell out of each other. Yeah.
Jeff Hardy's laying on the ground. I'm old, man. I'm selling, man. That's what I do best.
You know the Big Show really owes Kofi Kingston a main event career.
The Big Show does?
Yeah.
Why's that?
Because he screwed up his chest.
Oh yeah,
Is that why his chest is like that?
Yeah.
just from
I just
constant
thought he
chop.
had one of those weirdo chests. Some people do.
Nope.
No, he
Big Show.
acquired that.
Big Show broke it.
He
Did he break his? Did he break his sternum or something with his muscles?
damaged a nerve in the I forget where it is, but it's in the middle of your chest, and it basically helps activate the inner muscles.
Oh,
So
wow.
since they don't work anymore, they just atrophy in like a triangle. Steiner has it. Chris Jericho has it.
All from
Oh
the
yeah,
Big
yeah,
Show.
yeah. Jericho's got a weird old chest.
All from the Big Show, and we give
Got a
Nia Jax a hard time.
chest. They actually call it Steinerism.
That's funny.
Did they really?
I thought Steinerism was Scott Steiner math. Scott Steiner math.
Steiner, bro.
Oh,
As cool as it looks, there's something weird to me about when guys take the gut shot and then do a quick snapping forward flip. You know what I mean? Like they come down for a double axe handle, they take the gut punch, and then some reason do a very fast forward flip.
I love doing that spot. I do that spot.
I know
a
it
lot.
looks great. It looks great. The physics don't make any sense.
No.
Oh, yeah. I always tried to do that.
That's a DiBiase. That's who I lifted it from.
Yeah, DiBiase was great at that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a cool camera angle.
Yeah.
Why does everybody sound like they're constipated?
Because they are constipated.
Maybe they are. Whatever they were serving at catering that day. They're all eating the same stuff.
It was the PB and J, the Uncrustables.
The Uncrustables.
Don't mind if I do.
Man, Sheamus is throwing so heavy in this match. Wow. He's blasting people.
Yeah, they're going for it.
The camera angles are super cool in this.
Yeah, they got all these drone shots now. You and your fancy
My God.
drones.
I've never seen that before.
Drones?
No, that spot needs to be outlawed. No. No more.
You're calling the future stuff?
Oh, yeah. I'm in the future. I forgot. I keep forgetting I'm in the future.
Are you talking about this superplex coming up?
Yep.
This is going to be a tower spot?
What's wrong with the tower spot?
Wow, you guys are that far behind?
It's very indie.
Mark, you were busy, but I had everybody pause. Well, everybody except Eddie because he's too good, and I had everybody pause for 15 or 20 seconds so that we would sync up. But Eddie's in the future, and so are you. So,
yep, we're in the future.
I'm sorry, I have a customer.
It's all right.
I think maybe because I don't know. I'm in South Central PA, and for some reason they want to show it to me 20 seconds behind you guys.
Kingston dive. Trust fall.
My God. Oh, my God.
That was neat.
He turned his back. He's like, you MFers better catch me. I'm going to try everybody.
This I like seeing this though. These guys are really laying everything in.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to follow the one from earlier, which is good.
Has anyone ever moved while Kingston does that trust fall spot?
I've never seen it.
That would be fantastic. He just
Right?
eats a bunch of crap. He just eats crap.
Oh God! Does
Talking
Sheamus
about
owe?
that rib shot? That rib shot,
Yeah.
Rick? You see? Oh my god.
Sheamus
He's
just
like-
owes everybody money.
Nice.
Oh, Kofi pissed him off just then with that chop. He was like, "Get off of me! I hate you."
Okay, I'm picking Sheamus.
You getting ready for bed?
Little Nico.
I got.
Hey,
Yeah, this. Yeah, let's see if you can hear.
what's going on?
Can you hear everybody?
Hey,
Hey, say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you nervous?
I can't hear.
Oh, where is it? Here, hold that in your ear.
Say.
there you go.
Now you can talk and you can hear.
Say.
Hey,
Hi.
what's going on?
Say, who's your favorite wrestler? Nia Jax, right?
I don't know. It's you, Daddy.
Oh, it's me. I'm your
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh.
Oh, I'm his favorite.
He raised.
Doesn't
How much
get any cuter than that, you guys.
That's a
How
good
much-
answer.
you gonna say that? He's giving you a lot of money for that, isn't he? To put him over.
Yeah. I bribe him with, toys, candy, and pretty much anything he wants because he's spoiled, right, Nico?
Yep.
Yeah. At least he owns it.
You want to play with these guys?
Oof.
Oof.
Nico, who's this?
Apocalypse.
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 He's cool, huh?
Blow out. Blow out.
Oof.
Wow, nice.
Blow.
Oh, wait, you see this knee that Sheamus does. It's really great.
So Hardy's out.
Yeah, so hard to get out of there.
Slime.
I really like Jeff Hardy's sell on that kick.
Yeah, that was good.
Everybody pick up this piece.
I got it. How you go?
Oh, there's that knee.
Yeah, wasn't that sweet?
Yeah.
So you're like 15 minutes ahead of us. It feels like forever.
BRB.
All right. So it's just down to those three. Or there's Kingston on there.
Sheamus is gonna go over in this match, and Vince, ouch. And Sheamus is gonna go over in this match, and Vince McMahon's gonna flip out in the back. And he's gonna be like, "I told you to put the Irish guy over, the other Irish guy."
Other Irish guy.
Oh, jeez, AJ. AJ's not having a good night, gentlemen.
Oh dear God! You're talking about that senton?
Oh wait, you see that I'm talking about the second one.
Oh dear. Ugh. All right, here it comes. Let's take a look here. Oh God!
Yeah.
The first one was like ass to his ribs, and now the second one was like knees to his intestines.
You figure AJ would have known better. That's such an ego move. That's a no, I can hit this. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Which I'm sure we've all been guilty of.
Very willing to say that I've probably been guilty of that.
Yeah. Man, Sheamus looks fantastic.
Yeah, they're putting him over like crazy.
It's a great clothesline. He looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what would be looking better? If he had like a Freddy Krueger hat on and some like wrist wraps for no reason. He looks so good.
I was gonna say it's too bad he decided not to wear the hat that Creative had for him, so he can't go over now.
Right.
This is a long match.
I want to see him brogue kick Drew McIntyre right in the crotch when he's going for his kick. Oh, come on, Drew. You know the right spot for that is the crotch kick. And he was too scared to take it. Forget it. Forget this company.
I
Jeez,
quit.
Yeah, thanks for we needed a new Matt Flowers, so I'm glad you filled in. This is stupid. Everyone needs to work out more.
No, that's not true. Sheamus doesn't need to work out more. He works out more than almost anybody I've ever seen. Drew McIntyre, obviously. Oh.
Did Sheamus kick out of that, or was that it?
No, AJ just eliminated Sheamus.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was why.
Sheamus. That's why you said you're done with the company.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're putting McIntyre over. Because even though AJ or Kingston should probably be the champion, I don't think they're going to be going into Mania.
Kingston's still in there?
Is he? I didn't see him get pinned.
Me either, but I lose track.
Oof.
Oh.
A nice claymore off the top.
It's got to be it.
That's it.
Claymation.
Yeah, I guess Kingston was out. Well, you know what? It was a good match.
It was
I enjoyed it.
Very snug.
Yeah.
Meh.
Is your problem with the booking or the wrestling?
The wrong Irish guy won.
Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of the finishes tonight, but I was thoroughly sports entertained.
Yeah, you know what? This match picked up a
the
lot.
Miz is going to cash in his
after...
money in the bank right now.
Okay, the minute this match turned up and got really interesting and good was when Randy left. Let's all be honest.
Hey, you're not wrong. Orton has he goes back and forth on when he cares.
Yeah.
He actually cares about the match or the angle or whatever. He puts on a hell of a show. but you can tell when he just doesn't care. When he's just phoning it in.
Like tonight.
Lashley. Really?
Okay.
I wouldn't have called that at all.
Well, did they just have him? Whatever.
What?
What didn't Lashley just lose tonight?
He lost the United States Championship. So now he's all pissed off. So he's like, you know what? Instead of going after the U.S. title, I'm going to go after the WWE title.
He's not going to go after the. He's not going to go after the. He's not going to go after the guy that hit him with a crutch. Okay.
No.
Sure.
He's going to take out all his frustrations and all his anger and everything on the champion. He's like, all right, I'm going to get myself a better championship. How do you like that?
And that move needs to be banned too. The full Nelson slam. That's a lame move. Nobody's ever gotten it over. Nobody's ever gotten over with it ever. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
The flatliner also.
Ludwig Borga would disagree with you, sir.
It's the heart punch of modern wrestling.
The heart punch.
Uncle Slam.
Uncle Slam. I think just the full Nelson alone is enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why does Bobby Lashley crushes your neck with a full Nelson? He could easily kill you with that move.
Oh, here's the Miz catching in, like I said. Man, the Miz's theme song is the worst thing ever.
Why?
It just feels like a second grader wrote it. Just reading the closed captioning, which says, it's like, I came to play. It's the Y2K.
Get out! Get out of here!
If you read any song without the lyrics or whatever, without the music, it's probably going to be like that. Oh, Drew kicked out.
Oh, Drew kicked out.
Oh, there we go.
What got thrown in the ring?
I don't know.
People were literally so not liking this result that somebody threw something at their computer screen and it transported through time and space and the internet to actually go through the Thunderdome screen and hit the ring. That's how BS that just was. It was one of the crew members throwing trash.
It was his badge. It was his WWE badge. He's like, you know what? I quit. Here's my badge and gun. I'm resigning.
It was Vince. Vince sitting at ringside. Oh no.
All right. So now I'm confused as to why Lashley did a run-in.
You're confused just about that.
Yeah. Honestly, everything else makes sense to me. I can get behind everything else other than that. I just I don't understand why Lashley would do a run-in on the champion if he's not trying to set up his little feud with the champion.
Sorry, guys. I got a bunch of people in here, so I'll see you.
All right.
Good
See you,
show.
Mark.
See ya.
Thanks for coming on.
I think that this was, as far as like in ring, the pay-per-view wasn't bad, but like the finishes all kind of stunk.
Yes, I think that they put over the wrong person, but I think they're building towards something that they want to see. Whatever they want, they're trying to get there, and they're trying to get there however they can. Like they're not really too concerned about the journey to get there. They're more concerned about the destination, which I get, but at the same time, it's not the way that they should book. But I still thoroughly enjoy the show. I thought it was great. I think Lashley doing the run-in is the only thing I'm really confused about. But maybe they have some spectacular reason that we'll find out tomorrow night on Raw. So maybe we'll see. I enjoyed both Elimination Chambers. Again, not crazy about Riddle going over for the U.S. title. But we'll see what happens with that. The match itself, I thought was good. I'm glad they got Morrison a little bit of ring time, at least. I don't remember the last time we saw a singles match or whatever with John Morrison without the Miz.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're probably going to see more of that now, considering the Miz is the WWE champion.
Yeah, maybe that's why they were trying to get him some screen time, some solo screen time a little bit.
Yeah.
Man.
So
I didn't see the Nia Jax match at all. So
well, you easily missed the best show on the card.
Yeah.
Surprising, given your oft repeated and oft-stated love of all things Nia Jax. But that was the match of the night. I don't know. The massive problem I see with WWE is that they either do not want or will not allow anyone to be above or grow bigger than the WWE brand. So there's no true superstars anymore, and without superstars, it's just not that interesting. But it's a different time, it's a different business model. Like that, this is what they want. But to me, it's just lacking star power. There's just nobody that's just like, wow, like look at that guy. Like you're just, believe in everything that they're doing and what they're saying, and they're like you can suspend your disbelief, and they just don't have anything. And I don't think AEW knows how to produce that either. And they're clearly going just down the like somewhere over the rainbow gaga land on that show. So I don't see it happening on either show, and it just kind of detracts from any of the shows, and it detracts from how hard the guys are working, because there's a ceiling that they're not going to be allowed to break through.
Yeah, that's been the WWE problem and the wrestling in general problem for a few years now, and I don't see that going away anytime soon. I've kind of just grown to accept it. Because the only other option is to stop watching, which I'm not going to do. I lived my life. I'm currently when you have a wrestling podcast, it's a little hard to stop watching wrestling. So it would be like a cold turkey leave for me if I stopped watching altogether. But yeah, I agree with. Yeah,
I'm not arguing that people should watch it. I'm just arguing it's missing star
It's become
power.
something else. It's really become something else, like you're saying.
It's noticeable because everybody has access to all the times where there were superstars that were bigger than life and bigger than wrestling itself. So that you can go back and at any point in time see a point in time where there were these like legends and these larger than life superstars, and it's at the touch of your fingertips, but you can't find it now.
I mean, that's just unfortunately it's just the way it is.
It's noticeable though.
Yeah. And I think it really boils down, or one major factor is just simply overexposure of not just the product, but the characters, the people themselves behind the scenes because of social media. like I just feel like when you give people anything too much, the drug doesn't work as well. You know what I mean? Your dopamine receptors aren't firing because you're just getting it too much.
Yeah. And that's something that's not going to change because they're making tons of money. It's they're going to keep on, even though the ratings are dropping and dropping and dropping, their pocketbooks are getting fatter and fatter. So and unless that changes, then we're not going to see any kind of a change anytime soon. Doesn't matter who's in charge. It doesn't matter if it's Vince McMahon or Tony Khan or whoever. That's not going to change.
True. Yeah, I mean, and the world has changed.
Well, then you know what? That means that all the wrestling nerd fans are going to have to look, wrestling nerd fans, spend your money on your girlfriends and your boyfriends and the gym, and diversify your hobby portfolio. Spread the love around a little bit, and you'll find something else that you might like, and then maybe like wrestling will be a little bit different, a little bit better. But you're supporting garbage.
Yeah, like I see Eddie Guerrero on the screen right now. What is this Broken Skull stuff here?
They're talking to Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
Talking to Sasha Banks.
But like, even just talking about this, like you see Eddie Guerrero, and you're like, man, like there's not even an Eddie Guerrero right now in the works. You know what I mean? Like, there's not even anybody that's gonna come close.
No,
right now.
Well, the whole environment that produced those stars is no longer existent.
Nope.
Like, that's gone. That's
it's
never
a different
coming
game.
back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Eddie, for bringing us down after I just said I enjoyed the show a lot. thanks for saying that wrestling sucked. Basically, wrestling sucked, and there's no hope for the future.
There's that was the main, like, are they ending these things much earlier than usual, or what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've been tapping it out pretty quick.
This has been Debbie down in time. Fast Debbie down in time.
We had to make up for Matt not being here.
Yeah.
Well, remember, everybody, chest up WrestleMania show ready weekend.
Yeah, so I don't know if you were here for that. We had to Eddie's calling us all out, and we basically have to get into WrestleMania shape before we watch WrestleMania. We're all going to do WrestleMania shirtless.
Yep.
We're going to tape up. We're going to tape up. And
yes.
I got to trim some stuff. I got to do some grooming if we're going to do that.
Yeah, you got like a month and 3 weeks. So
if Manscaped.com wants to sponsor us, I'm totally for it.
I've got one of those. We could share it. No, I think in a month and a half, I can make some progress, but it's not going to be like it was. It's not going to be like it was.
I'm gonna
like just go full performance enhancers.
Yeah,
like everything's legal.
Get the hot stuff out.
Yeah, there's nothing.
That's right. I was gonna say I'm gonna go get a spray tan.
Just pull out all the tricks. All the tricks.
I'm gonna have my rubber bands the whole time. I'm gonna have my little. I'm gonna be doing little pumps the whole show.
all gimmicks are legal.
Yeah.
Just there's no disqualification like every other match in this day and age. So, yeah.
I'm on board.
I'm on board
with
muscle memory.
Yeah.
All
right.
All right, fellas. Have a good night. I had fun. Sorry for being so depressing. Enjoy your night.
It's cool.
Thank you very much, Eddie.
Thanks,
we'll see you
Eddie.
next time.
Yeah, man.
There you go, sir. Get you out of here. Ooh.
I'll get you out of here.
I went to click Eddie off, and he clicked it before I clicked it. My story, and I'm sticking to it. Everybody just talks about muscle memory. I want memory muscle. I want it the other way around, where you just think about stuff and get ripped.
I'd be on board with that. That's not
man.
fair.
Oh man, remember when Mom made that really good plate of brownies once? Oh my God, my biceps!
just muscles turn out because of other good memories, like
Yeah.
how happy thoughts make you fly in Peter Pan.
It's like my abs are really sore today. I was thinking about my childhood pet too much all day. Oh man, my abs.
It'd be great if you like just started to like do Hulk Hogan taunts and you like blew up, like, you know what I mean? Like, just start.
Can that work, please? I'm just gonna do Hogan poses all day.
Yeah, and like you just inflate.
I just got Real American on a loop on my phone. Alexa, play it again. Damn it!
Play it again. WrestleMania is soon.
All right. Well, I think we're about done here, folks. I think we're about wrapping it up. Sozio, man, you got any plugs going on? Anything you wanna get out there before we wrap it up?
I'm not doing a whole heck of a lot, but if you want to check out my podcast, Struggling with Sozio, you can find it on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, and all those wonderful places. I'd appreciate it. And unsubscribe from Evolving with Corey Castle and subscribe to my show. I'm just kidding.
Absolutely.
Unsubscribe to his show and subscribe to mine. No, share the wealth. Give us likes, follows, subscribes, rates, all that good stuff, or I'm coming for you.
Corey, how about you, man? What do you got?
Like I always say, if you like what we're putting out there, you like getting your free lunch from us on a weekly basis, let us know you exist. Leave a comment below. Make sure you hit subscribe on Rick's YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is youtube.com/Corey Castle.
And always remember.
And never forget. Wait, here it goes this way. Never forget.
That's what I'm saying. Listen to mine first, and then remember whatever you want. It's really important that we get rid of her first. That's what's important.
Please.
All right. Yeah, check out RassleRock.com. You can see all the past episodes of Rassle Rock that we have recorded on YouTube and every episode that we recorded on the podcast. So that's all up there. And also click the merchandise store, man. Everything on our merchandise store is 100% of all those proceeds go to a very important charity. So check those out. Once again, thank you to Dynamite Championship Wrestling. We are now officially the podcast of Dynamite Championship Wrestling. It's pretty awesome. Mr. Sinister just goes scamping by there. So March 27th in Marydale, Delaware, at the Marydale Fire Department, Rumble for Glory as DCW returns. Check out DCWProWrestling.com for tickets and all other information. I think that is about it for this watch along for this whole thing. We're just doing people's eyebrows now. Is that what we're doing?
I'm Dwayne.
All right, that's it, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Meow, meow, meow.